welcome to another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, mix them together, and magic happens. I'm your DM, Briggsy, and I am once again joined by Danlo, who is Quinn.
Hello.
George, who is Sabine.
Hey.
Rob, who is Ulysses.
Yo, yo.
And Sai, who is Owain.
That's right.
For now.
Oh,
And we're joined by Mr. Mimic.
I thought that was a real treasure chest.
You.
My name is Mr. Mimic.
Tom Holland.
We've already had Robert Downey.
Yeah.
This is his son, the Mimic.
We're gonna get everyone from the MCU.
Yeah. Hang on, you're not Chris Evans.
I mean, with that stash.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Maybe
I
that's
thought the Grey Man was here.
He's actually not. Chris Evans isn't the Grey Man in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Sai, talk about social media, please, before I
bust a nut. What happened?
Oh shit, it was me!
You've done bussing.
I've become the very thing I was sworn to destroy.
You said no bussing.
I
was the first
bus.
You were the busser.
Story of my life.
Just straight bussing, respectably. Much like our socials pages.
That's a lovely segment.
No cap. Respectfully, we have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. That's it. But they're all DDandD pod in the handle. And
How do you spell that? What is that?
DDandD pod is all letters.
Just a whole lot.
From the post-Latin alphabet. We've also...
There's layers to this. There's some real layers.
The podcast is also available on a multitude of platforms. I'm just going to read them out really quickly. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Stitcher.
Do it in
God.
space.
Sorry,
How much soda have you had?
way too much.
You gassy boy.
Out.
Whoa.
That's it.
Wow, nice.
That was concise.
Tight, clean, clear.
I just want to say that you probably rival Sam Riegel.
With them bits.
Yeah.
Well, I am his son.
That's a bold claim.
And he's only allowed to defend himself if he comes on the podcast.
Oh!
The gauntlet has been laid
That's
out.
a throwdown
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, also, happy 40th birthday to the podcast.
40th episode.
40th episode.
I get what you
Yeah.
Many happy episodes.
Yeah, look at that.
Now the podcast starts getting good. Life begins at 40.
Yeah, but
Probably my worst intro.
No,
But
I think it's the best.
But we're 60 sessions in, so does that mean that we're already over the hill?
Yeah. Big time.
Near
It's like King of the
retirement.
Hill.
That was a thing.
Yeah. George,
Right.
we do video, don't we?
We do video on... As a poo joke.
So,
Bow, 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 bow.
Did you leave the house today, Nick?
would you like to know?
Yeah.
because I'm really concerned.
I'm worried.
Yeah, your mum's asking about it.
It's fine.
Video. Yeah, we do video. We do so much video. Oh my gosh, we've got video coming out
We're on video now.
We're on video right now. Yeah, we're on Twitch. Say hi to them. Hello again. You're back.
Hello.
Why? So yeah, if you're listening to this and you think, hey, maybe I want to watch it live on Twitch, just search DDandD Pod or Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, and you should find us there. Drop us a follow if that's what you do on Twitch.
Yep, follow.
Follow it. Then you get to watch us go live and watch our reruns and some new content coming soon as well. Also, we then take those videos from Twitch and we put them on YouTube as well. You can search for Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. You can watch us there. We've also got a video from our day out in London, which was hella cute, to go and see the movie Dungeons and Dragons, Honor
This is the
Among
first time
Thieves.
that we've streamed
Yeah,
since then. Oh,
since then,
shit, yeah.
Yeah. We went and saw the movie. It's sick.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
It's a really fun time.
At a presser.
What?
Not like a couple of peasants like when we saw it.
No. You had to go.
Of which there was no social media.
And by that I mean me and Danlo.
Yeah.
George and Nathan saw it at a presser
Yeah.
for the podcast because I'm just pointing at everyone.
Oh, right.
Oh, right, yeah. But yeah, film's great. That's where the Mimic came from. Mr. Mimic.
It came out of the movie. You get one every time you go and see it. It just jumps out.
And now Tom Holland just lives with you.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Hello. This is my new role. I'm a mimic.
But I'm
You fed
also James Bond.
It's James Bond.
Nah, I'll tell you later.
And a pen.
So if you want to see our day out in London and our first reactions to the movie Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, watch that on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. That's where we got video. We've also got TikTok. There's videos there. It's sick. I'm up.
I just want to say he did a banging thumbnail for the
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
really good.
whole
Yeah.
video is very well produced, actually.
Thank you. Thank you. It was good fun. We had a good day, didn't we?
It was a really good day.
It's over, no?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You're here now.
That was the high. It's all downhill from there.
No more good days, boys.
All good days.
Yeah. Speaking of downhill, Download, you have a podcast.
Ooh, bitch!
We should have a Patreon, which I'm going to use as a shield. Negative comment. Do you want to shield the Patreons? Yeah? Is that something we want to do?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
It's only money.
We'll do it then. Quit talking about it, just do it.
It's our Patreon, patreon.com/DDandD pod. Go and give us money.
Money me, money now. I need money. Now.
Yeah, we got a couple of tiers.
Doesn't it?
The Deslington twins. Jesus, they're everywhere.
Can't skip.
One of the more so obviously you get like the like supporting us. Then there's one where you get a shout out at the beginning of each session, and then there's one where you get NPC.
Top tier.
Yeah, tippy
shelf.
toppers.
Top shelf.
Who knows? The NPC might be the BBEG.
That's already quit.
Don't say that. Yeah, it's already in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Covered.
I'm the main character. No, everyone can go to thinkingcritically.co.uk, where I host and run a D&D discussion podcast where we take a single word or topic each week with a different guest and discuss what it means in the wider TTRPG framework. And that's it. No news for Thinking Critically this week. Nothing special. Just keep
Damn.
on.
Latest
No new
episode that was out.
episode, yeah.
To be honest with you guys,
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
last Friday was the first Friday that I've missed an episode.
Ooh.
In the history, in the 4 seasons, I had nothing in the can. And I
Damn.
ran out of time. So no new episodes.
Why do you give me a shout? We're supposed to record.
Yeah. Tomorrow?
Okay. It's alright.
Sure. I
We'll get there.
do.
Tomorrow it is.
All right. Wait. What sort of time?
I don't know.
It's in
7
the
a.m.
evening. I can't.
That's some scheduling right there.
We'll do it when I say.
Oh,
Joke's on you. I like that.
there's a lot of sexual tension around the table. just to put it out there.
Yeah. Speaking of sexual tension, do you like geeky gamer items that are handcrafted? Then you can head on over to Game Tea.
That's a good segue.
Thank you. You can get t-shirts like this, or dice like insert dice.
Oh
It
goodness.
came.
And if you want candles that can cover that kind of smell, then whilst you're at checkout, use discount code DBRIGSY, that's THEBRI GGSY, to get 5% off of your entire order.
You did it.
Yeah.
Well done.
They're probably having some sort of special on some mad as hell dice. So go check them out.
I got this from there.
It's a notebook.
Go on and keep it there for a sec.
For anybody that is listening to just the audio,
I was going to go into it.
Si's
He's holding up
currently
his
holding
underwear.
up a red book.
Field notes. This is the player character edition. I also have a Games Master edition for when I never DM again in my life. And just a standard notebook one as well. Field notes via Game Tea. Good stuff.
I'm pretty sure this one's game 2 as well.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You can beat someone to death with it. So when your players piss you off, just clock them.
Yeet it across the room.
Boy, do we.
Instant TPK.
You do.
I feel threatened.
Good. Right, I think that covers it.
That's all the announcements.
Yeah, extra content.
Pretty tight today.
Yeah. Well.
Type 5.
Yeah. Supposed to be started at 7.
Had some kissing.
7:30-ish.
Ish.
A lot of kissing.
Lots of kissing.
Tugging, licking, touching.
Yeah.
And we did missionary.
Right. Okay. Well, let's crack on, shall we? Let's do it. Let's get the ball rolling.
Play some D&D.
Let's play some D&D, and we're going to start playing D&D the way that we start playing D&D every single D&D day. With a recap.
Oh, what is this episode? We should just redo the whole.
Right.
I think it's the best we've ever done.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh.
Who else would it be?
I couldn't know if it was a chair leg or your third leg.
I mean, that was my fleshy calf.
Could be.
Everyone knows your calves are rock solid, man.
King Calves the Third.
King Carbs ain't got shit on me. Anyway, in the last session, that session being
Session 39.
oh, there's feet there. Session 39, the Grey Man, the Forsaken. Hey, keep it down, will ya?
Sorry.
The Forsaken had reconnected with Madame Ganza, who had given them use of her airship, with the condition of heading with them to Stonehaven after a couple of days of resupplying. After a bout of shopping for materials, clothes, and regents or reagents?
I say reagents.
Reagents?
Yeah.
Okay. And regents, you had encountered a group of individuals who were looking for Owain, but after some deception on his part, left them to their devices. However, whilst alone on the deck of the ship, Owain was abducted and brought back to Asgrave, where his captors, a group of hired hands, and the Deslintier twins Fixer, settled down in a warehouse to await a ship. Luckily, due to Quinn's forethought and the use of the homunculus, the group were able to find where Owain was being kept, and a fight ensued, with the twins Fixer, the Grey Man, managing to escape. And that is where we pick up in this episode. So you're currently, he's off, you hear the off into the distant of the town. There's a little bit of cold wind. And you currently have one guy who is beat to shit. And another person who's just like, hands up, no weapons on her.
We have 2 prisoners.
You have DOS prisoners. Inclusivity.
Spin's just like, fuck's sake, he got away. Really pissed. Walks back into the thing. Walks over you. Are you still on the floor at this point? Covered in mud.
Oh yeah, I tripped in the snow, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got myself back up and prestidigitate myself.
Can you catch him? Can you like whip him back or something?
No, unfortunately not. Saving Owain has brought a wave of fatigue upon me.
Oh, okay.
I won't do it again.
I wouldn't either. Right, let's go back in. Owain, could we borrow you for a minute?
I think maybe we should keep our eyes on these 2.
I've got it. And then a little flourish of the sword. Just hold it up to the neck.
And it gives you a nod.
Did we bind them all, or are they just?
You haven't had a chance yet.
But they're unarmed, right?
Yeah.
We kicked it. You think you kicked away there?
Yeah. Weapon was kicked away from the lady that put a crossbow down on the crate, and then the other dude is just like holding in his intestines.
Pull you over his back, just whisper to you. So, your guy got away. And then this is a whisper, but for the sake of the podcast, I'm going to speak normal volume. But obviously they don't need to know that. So I don't know what you want to do. And this is your call. I don't want to, I'm ready to pull off fingers if I need to.
And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate your help in this situation. Perhaps earlier today, when my attempts to dismiss this travelling party, my foresight was not what it should have been. They had said some very personal things to me that may have clouded my judgment. Perhaps our next step forward would be more akin to your presumed skill set, where we should try and extract as much information from the two remaining assailants as possible. I have deep concern for the well-being of my mentor, and the sooner we get to her and put a stop to whatever it is my cousins may be plotting for myself or Seri or whatever it is they have in mind, I think we should act with haste.
Okay, cool.
Would you oblige me in doing so?
Yeah, sure.
It would not go forgotten.
Sabine just wants to walk over to the one that's the most injured. And just, is he stood up currently?
He's like doubled over, looks very sickly green, looks very weak and feeble.
She's just gonna summon her crossbow into her hand and just kick the back of his knees to get him onto the floor. He's go, look, I'm not fucking about fuckheads, okay? We need to know where your boss is going, and we need to know as much information as we can about our friend's plight. So, do yourself a favor. You can walk away from this alive, injured but alive. But, crossbow to the back of his head, looking more at the one that is with you, we need to know what you know, and this can be as easy as you want it to be.
Make either a persuasion or intimidation.
The fact that I have my sword to her throat, would that help in any way? No, okay.
Persuasion?
Sure.
Well, it's very aggressive persuasion. Persuasion, if you're giving me the choice. That is a total of 17.
17?
Yeah.
The guy on the floor is just like, doesn't really say too much. But the lady that you have your sword up to is just like, look, this, I feel like this has all gotten a little bit out of hand, okay? You know?
It might have got out of hand when you kidnapped our friends, so just tell us what we need to know. There's no need for fluff, is there?
There isn't.
Cocks the crossbow, right? Makes it make a noise. There's no need for taking any time.
I'm gonna go grab something.
Go for it, yeah, sure.
Okay. She pulls out like a rolled piece of parchment. Am I giving this to you, or
I'll come and get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Take
There
it.
you go. No hard feelings.
Just stares at her. Won't answer that. Unroll the scroll.
And it is a licensed bounty for you, enacted by the Deslington twins. Ran through Deep Helm, and it has an official seal on it, or a stamp. It's for the order of 500 platinum.
You are worth it. Because you're worth it. Maybe we should. Yeah, crossbow trains.
Pads across.
And she just kind of says, just doing a job, and as such, I'd really like to, make sure that my friend compatriot over there is okay. He's not looking too good.
How close are you? Are you close? You good friends?
I mean, we've been working for like a couple of months together.
Just puts her like
close-ish.
foot on the back of his head and pushes it into the floor a little bit. Just like, I mean, we can let you go, but do you know any more? Could you help us out a little bit more?
Where are you going to take me?
There's a ship coming in. We were supposed to put you on board with the grey guy, and then that was it. He would have transferred the funds to us there and then, and yeah, he was going to take you away.
So he's got the money.
Who?
The grey man.
I think so.
Okay.
Either he has the money or it's on the boat, but he was going to give the funds to us once he was on the ship. I think he felt safe that he could get you the rest of the way there. Whether that means that he had someone else helping him out, I don't know. We didn't really ask too many questions. It's a pretty straightforward job. You find a bounty, you pick them up, and then you
When's the ship due?
it should arrive in the morning.
How long is that DM from this time now?
From now, probably about 6 hours.
We've got 6 hours to plan and lay a trap.
Okay.
Do I think she's telling the truth?
Oh yeah, shit. Can we insight
Make
check?
it,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Make an insight check.
14.
14.
Natural fucking 20.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah. 21 total.
21 total.
21.
Seems to be telling the truth. Just giving you as much information as she has been privy to.
Okay. I seem to trust her. Takes foot off the back of his head. The guy on the floor.
It's okay, Tobias. We're gonna get you some help. I spit on myself.
I'll drop my sword and walk over, give Sabrina a look, hoist this guy up by his collar, and pump 5 hit points into him with lay on hands.
So you do that, and you see some of the wounds on him like start to heal up slightly, but there's still this like just looks slightly emaciated.
I'll do another 5 and cure disease with lay on hands. If I'm able to.
What does? Because you did Ray of.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gutted.
Did you get poisoned as well by me or not?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, he was
Like double fucked up.
it's only for a minute, and I would have dropped concentration once the fire was over, so he's not enfeebled anymore.
Yeah, so 5 HP to either cure disease or neutralise a poison.
So he does look a lot. He looks a lot better. He still looks very sore.
Like having him, me being the very tall guy that I am, just like having him hoisted, pumped, made him well again, just like drop him on his arse.
Yeah, he's only like 5'5". Just like about to have some. Oh, ow, my coccyx. It's bruised.
I say, make their way.
Yeah. Can I borrow you for a second?
Yes.
Just walk away from this. Let you leave it to her. Can we get the bald creature?
The homunculus.
Yeah, I know you like saying the name.
My creation.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
if you look closely at the homunculus, he's got like a watermark on his belly, so you know.
Oh, right, TM.
Yeah, go in.
If we tell them that they need to stay here and not leave because we don't want them fucking us up, you know, can he keep an eye on them?
Yeah, he won't be able to do much to keep them here if they choose
just so
to.
we know where they are.
Oh yes, we can leave him here. Yep. Or we can use him to spy ahead. It's either choice is ours, but I figure we should probably go and lay the trap. So yeah, we'll leave him here. That's quite alright. He can just sit up in the rooftops.
Cool.
No way to escape because there's no windows.
There's not a window in sight. Strange for a warehouse.
There are windows. There are windows. They're just on the side and battened shut. Crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Do you feel like you need to ask any more questions?
If we are to lay a trap, it'd be best we nail down which boat and which dock we should be at. For what would have been an
I have
extraction.
a question, if I may. This bounty, how many others are privy to it?
Not entirely sure. But I mean, yeah, we saw the listing back in Monolum, so
One of them.
Like a
Come from
public notice board.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
And Is this
Good for us.
is this a large bounty?
It's a pretty hefty bounty, yeah.
Okay.
Any mention of any of his travelling companions?
No, not really. Like,
Do you have the official bounty documents?
Oh, yeah, I'll hand it over.
Cool.
yeah, we followed it up, and there was like a person that you could speak to get like a sending stone, and that's how we were able to kind of verify some of the details when you gave one of us the slip earlier.
Shit, you're worth a lot. 500 platinum.
Unfortunately, the downside of being a nobleman comes a price for your presence.
You didn't bring any of that money with you when you escaped, then?
I never said that.
Oh.
Drinks are on you tonight, then.
This looks like we'll be needing a lot of coffee for the night ahead. Or the universal equivalent.
Energy drinks.
So,
Just lots of cans of Monster.
Magic bean.
so we're gonna bind these guys, you guys looking at the people in the room, and then you're gonna need to stay here for at least like 8 hours. You can then rest up, relax, and
I
then
mean, I don't feel like the binds are very necessary.
I mean,
Kind of surrounded by our dead friends. If people turn up in the morning and we're like, hello.
yeah, I also don't want you jumping us again, like you jumped me earlier. One of you, who was it who shot me, by the way? Was it you?
Maybe.
Fucking good shot, but still makes me even more concerned about you not being bound right now.
Look, I don't have my weapon. You can take our weapons with you. That's absolutely fine. I just kind of want to make sure that my friend is okay. Probably got some letters to write to some families.
There's loads of time for that. Here's a compromise. We bind them now, and then once we've resolved the Grey Man, we can come back and release them.
How does... You know what I was about to ask
we're going
you
to be
how it
passing
sounds,
through anyways.
but it doesn't matter what you think. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go. That's the deal.
Come here, you. I'm just gonna start. First of all, I want to search
Running
this
around.
person.
Sure.
Are there any tarpaulins or anything about?
Yeah, there's like netting that you can use.
Another one.
This game tea dice is really doing me well. That's a natural 20 for investigation 26 total.
Yeah, she's got about 20 gold on her.
Taking it.
A couple of nice daggers.
Taking it.
And then her crossbow is pretty well made.
Taking it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, sure, yeah, there's some extra coin in that pocket too. Yeah, it's fine.
How much is a boat home?
About 10 gold.
Yeah, give her 10 gold back.
They might need some
So generous.
living expenses because they've lost some time and they've lost some business.
I'll give them some money.
Alright, I'll just put the 20 gold back in her pocket and go, there you go, fine. See, we're not that bad.
Nope.
I whispered
Looks
to
at dead
Sabine.
friends on the floor.
I whispered to Sabine. Oh, go on.
Can I take that netting and the guy that I blew up? Can I cover the viscera up with the net? As best I can, just to obscure it from vision,
you
'cause
get
it's
like
probably pretty messy.
you get most of his legs and like lower abdomen, and then the rest of it. I mean, if you want to spend the time like a broom or something,
Not
like,
really. Like just to try and obscure what's left from vision, because it's probably pretty grisly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's so grisly, that means we can probably blame it on the night creatures.
Oh, there you go.
Doctor
Everybody
crime
wins.
scene.
Yeah.
I like that.
Doctor Crumbs.
Then I want to bind her, so I don't know if that's a different
It's a
role.
new character.
Not really Doctor.
Like with enough time, it's easy enough to bind her and
Pretty confident it's...
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Make a sleight of hand check.
Not so hot. That's a 3. Plus 13 though. That's 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yep. You feel pretty confident that she's tied up.
This looks good. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, wow, that's really. Oh, you've gone for a Norseman knoff. That's knoff, not.
Yeah, we learned some nuts from a really cool guy called Kajori.
I don't know who that is.
Don't worry, don't know why I told you.
I'm going to chuck him a piece of platinum.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. You guys are giving really mixed signals.
Yeah, it's better than what else I had in mind.
Decapitate him.
And then bring him back to life.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to waste a diamond.
Damn.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, please.
I hate Owain.
Did you say you hate?
No, hey. That's what I wanted to say.
I've decided.
Me and the homunculus were talking.
We had a little sidebar. He also hates you. Here's this hat that you should wear. It's the hat of disguise. Put it on now and attune to it in the next 6 hours so we don't run into this again.
How long have you had this for?
Oh,
Since Luxon, right?
several.
Since we met you.
But then someone else had it for a bit and then it came back and then I don't need it because it's
Because no one is tracking it down.
beneath me. So now's a good time. Well, I wasn't aware there was a king's ransom on your head. And now I am. Wear the hat.
I will try my best to attune to this.
So
You'll be fine.
We figured out the name of the boat yet. They know what the name of the boat was. They don't know.
Just let it say boat.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we should find out what
I
dock
think it might
it's.
be like the homunculus. The boat.
The boat.
The boat is coming in together. Boat face.
If memory serves, didn't I endear myself towards the dockmaster?
You both had a rather bookish aptitude about yourselves, yeah?
If anyone knows what ships are due in, it's my good friend, the dockmaster.
If it's due here, surely we could just wait and...
But there might be several ships coming and going in the morning. We don't know which one it is.
Also-
I want to be in position.
Also, if this person's a magic-y sort, they could easily disguise themselves, so we won't know if they get on a boat.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're gonna need to really discreetly ask. Wait, where would the boat be going back to? Do they know that?
They're from here, aren't they?
Well, I'd imagine...
Back to where you're from, right?
Yeah. No, the twins don't live on the Moonshine Isles. They live in the big city
The big smoke.
that isn't Waterdeep.
Deep water.
Deep Helm.
Oh.
Deep Helm.
There you go.
They're on this continent.
Helm's Deep.
So why they?
Would you boat there?
So they're on this continent. You're stupid, Owain.
So why would they be getting a boat? Is what I should be asking. Yeah.
Wait.
Can you do anything to like spy on this guy now that he's got away? I know you're pretty tapped out.
Yes.
You had Hunter's Mark from that, right?
Yeah, that only lasts for a while. I'm smart.
If he's gone,
I should get some scrying. Really.
if he's gone, if we can't catch him,
Up to an hour.
We'll catch him. He's
but
not.
that just gives me advantage.
Well, if we're headed to the dock, we can find out what boat is coming in and
Yeah.
where it's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would be the worst case scenario. I might just ask them.
They don't know.
you can try. They seem pretty honest.
Yeah.
Oh, we just asked them. And they said they don't know because they're not.
Oh yeah, they would just
She's like giving the dude some water. She's like, yep, just get it out. Everything hurts. Why do we do this?
Ain't that a bitch, eh?
My instinct tells me that they probably are heading back to the Moonshine Isles, but I'd like to be sure before we endeavour to continue.
Did the Grey Man not offer any insight into perhaps what his next actions were?
Yeah, you're gone for a little while.
Unfortunately not. It was your standard taunting and monologuing. So unfortunately no information was there, but I know Sayri never really had much love for the large cities, and I'd assume once she left the temple and escaped, maybe she would head back to the island that she's
But
from.
they've captured her, right?
Yes.
They could take it anywhere.
Could be anywhere.
Exactly. So I think in this instance, it's best not to
We
trust
just got to get the grey man.
Yeah, let's do it. Can you see? Because I know that my invisibility and my things aren't perfect. Can you see through those things? Like if someone's not, really
No,
themselves.
that's not in my repertoire, I'm
Not
afraid.
That's fine. It's okay. Okay, right. Well, then we head to the docks.
Could you pray for him to come back?
I could. No, I've already. When I was on the ship, I prayed for Kajori to come back. So I
We'll
can't
say
use my
that
divine
that was
intervention.
1 minute to midnight.
Alright, sure.
Nice.
Okay.
If this one works and poor Kajori isn't resurrected, y'all are fucked.
We're still going to avenge that boy.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Wasting your divine intervention on Kajuri.
It's not a waste.
Not a waste now. He feels really bad about it. 'Cause if he wasn't
People
too busy
die, Owain.
getting distracted by Hottie Hilton, then he might have been able to save him.
She is hot. In
Too
a muscle mummy kind of way.
You put the bad no, 94.
Okay.
Yeah, you concentrate real hard. You can see like a little bit of moonlight coming through the busted open doors of the warehouse.
You knew.
Yeah, I saw the look in your eye when you said that.
You know you were saying busted.
and as you kind of concentrate, you just hear it.
That's a little far.
Who's fine? You, Owain.
I'm fine. God? Someone, probably the guy's fucking guts are hanging out. It's just like air escaping his body.
It's like a human accordion.
He's healed now, he's fine.
It's not fun. Like 6 hit points left. He was
He's got
dead.
at least at 6. Well, if he had 6 left. He's at about 16 now.
Yeah,
so
he's
it's not good, but he's not dying.
Speaking of which, can we short rest before we go? Because I'm pretty fucked.
Well, if we've got 6 hours, that's enough time for a long rest, no?
Yeah, well, you lot had already started to rest a little bit. You'll probably only get a short rest out of this.
Okay.
Cool.
So we've got to catch up with what.
Can I attune to that thing?
The hat disguise?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can. You've got plenty of time for that.
Cool.
I'm gonna hit long rest then.
Yeah, so you 3 hit long rest, you would take a point of exhaustion, Owain.
But can I heal up?
On a short rest.
You can roll it.
Yeah.
Smash those hit die.
Yeah.
Oh, long rest.
Oh
I can
baby.
use my fucking divinity to heal instead of trying to conjure up some grey man.
That was my fault.
No, it was a good idea. Yeah.
Oh shit, it's still
Yeah,
night.
you're currently still poisoned, by the way, as well. Until
Well, what was the dagger? The dagger.
yeah, everything else wore off, but you're poisoned.
Okay.
I can fix that if you tell me about it. I don't currently know about it.
That's what that fart was.
Yeah, that's the poison. Do you recognise the smell of that bar?
Oh, you got a mean kebab.
That's an
It
unhealthy
smells like
Woof.
poison.
It's poison.
So we
There's
just
a lot of hit dice, mate.
Yeah, I'm pretty rough.
do
Okay,
sweet
let me know. Learn how.
Oh, could I, that investigation check, I roll another one before we go, can I search the other bodies and the one that's on the
So
floor?
I've got like 50 lay on hands points.
Yeah, it's the same one if you want. Yeah, most
Okay.
of them have like
Sounds good.
To go up to full.
pretty okay made stuff. Yeah, it was. Some of them have got like a warhammer. You do have the components pouch from the Grey Man, but most of it is just like random stuff that you would use with spells. Nothing with monetary value.
I just go to use. You might use this.
Oh,
you
I'll
might
find
not.
some use for
that's a good
these.
But between all of them, probably about 50 gold minus the 60 gold minus the 20 that you gave back to her.
Would I
60
gain
gold.
any sense of what kind of poison it is if I lay on hands and get rid of it?
I think.
does it give you any like information on it, or is that specifically detect poison?
I mean, yeah, the lay on hands thing just says that I can expend 5 points to get rid of poison.
Yeah, because there's a spell that specifically gives you that ability, I'd say no, you wouldn't really have an idea. Poison.
Am I exhausted? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you suffer from a point of exhaustion, having not been able to get any sleep for a substantial enough amount of sleep.
Good idea. Cool.
But yes, so some of the crossbow, nice.
Yeah, I'll ask you for them and we'll put it in.
If you speak to someone like Quinn, he'll be able to tell you.
Oh. This looks
He
nice.
said like Quinn.
There's any
No, I thought
bookish
Quinn
guy
was
who
one of
can
a kind.
create life. Could you?
This would be trivial for me.
This looks nice.
Roll on the card.
Ask the homunculus instead.
Oh, I give you 60 gold for the key.
15.
It's like a +1 crossbow.
No.
Nice.
This is a magic crossbow.
Sick.
Sweet.
Doesn't have any special abilities, I'm afraid. It's just makes its bolts fly true.
Nice. That is nice.
Makes its butts fly true.
I'm missing.
Cool. So unless there's anything that you want to do throughout the evening, dawn slowly rolls around. You do you do hear a bit of like chattering outside, because I'm assuming that you've stayed in the warehouse or you've gone elsewhere.
Can we go on to the I don't want to stay in here with all the death.
I don't mind it. I'll stay.
I'd rather enjoy it. Well, I was just going to say we go to the inn and see what's her face.
Oh yeah.
You can we'll say that partway through the evening you make your way over there and it is shut.
Fuck.
Locked up.
It's nice being in, isn't it? It's not very welcoming.
I still think there's like a time limit on when you can and can't.
As you go
It's
over.
like 24 hotel.
As you like knocking on the door, standing outside after
We're a
like,
late check-in.
about like 10 minutes, a hunter on like a rooftop is like, "Oi, we're down out in the streets.
They were meant to be in there.
In there?
Yeah.
Well, you should have already been in there.
Yeah.
Go find somewhere to hide. Idiot.
Oh, what's about, by the way?
What's a what?
What's running around causing trouble?
There was an attack in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Should check that out tomorrow morning.
I heard about it.
If you can be bothered.
All right, I'll get some people over there.
Okay. Well, look, can you help
Get off the
us?
streets.
Well, you got any suggestions or any ideas?
Find somewhere.
Oh, should we try the school?
When in doubt.
Try the school.
Every day's a school day.
Just come back to the warehouse.
Probably best to go back to the warehouse.
I'm not going back to that crime scene then.
Never returned.
CSI are on their way in the morning.
God, I've seen them everywhere.
Okay. The school?
Okay, you make your way to the school.
Oh, is that locked?
Yeah.
All the windows shut?
Yes.
The ones that it doesn't have?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Do you want me to try and...
Now, what other buildings are on the street, Sabine, do you think?
I don't know, what do I
passed?
What do I see?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Oh, it's a natural 1, so...
13. No, 12.
12. You see a bunch of locked buildings. It's almost like people lock up at night, like you've been told when you got here.
Perhaps now's not the time to go.
We go back to the ship?
No. We need to stay in town.
Okay.
We'll go to the warehouse. We'll just stay on the other
Okay,
side.
fine.
I'll like clean an area, and maybe we can hang a blanket so we don't have to see.
The death.
Yeah.
And the blood.
It'll be like our own little bedroom.
Yeah.
So you make your way back.
I made a mistake.
Oh, sorry, there's only room for me and Sabine. Homunculus could be there.
Yeah. He's on the chair. The cup
So you make your
Every
way,
warehouse has one.
Yeah.
you make your way back to the warehouse, of which Owain and Ulysses are still there, just waiting.
I thought you'd be back.
We didn't find anyone.
Would you believe it? Everyone's shut.
They're all locked.
Can we play catch with the cloven crystal?
Sure. Just tossing the crystal about.
Just chucking it back and forth.
We're just spitballing ideas, yeah.
Do a catch.
Shell's just like, so, like, you're really rich? You're just playing catch with a big crystal?
Oh, I'm not sure what this is. This isn't just a crystal. This is like an ancient artifact or something.
Oh, even better.
It's linked to something. I'm trying to get it to do something. I figure we're both linked to the divine, and
You tried sitting on it? Could be an egg.
it's been in my pocket for days.
Yeah, that'll warm it up.
Yeah. Seen anything like that before?
Nope.
No.
No, looks nice though.
What about your friend? But I gave you a bunch of hit points.
I'm
back.
so sore.
Okay,
I need someone to rub me.
look at this stuff. Recognize this.
I think I just shit myself. You won that one.
Okay. Oh well.
Yeah, we're
Pop it
still
back in the bag,
still
hopefully.
new to this whole like adventuring thing. It'll be really new when we find some new people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good question. The guy that was eviscerated.
Yep.
Was
Brian.
he a good guy?
Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a really funny guy. Yeah.
Funny doesn't mean good.
Well, you know.
I know some really funny people that have done some terrible things.
I
cynical.
mean, I've never heard of him doing anything bad. We met him in a tavern. It was really weird. There was lots of other people in the tavern, but just us and like a couple of other people just seemed to be drawn together. It's really weird.
That's strangely familiar.
Yeah.
Well, if he has any loved ones, let them know this only happened because you kidnapped a person, and it wasn't a personal thing. I wouldn't advise coming seeking revenge, because I'll just kill them as well.
I'll pass it on.
Yeah. You saw what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I told you, we need like god people.
Yeah. Your friend should sleep.
Yeah. You got anything to put people to sleep? No. No. I'll take it back. Anyway, you guys return. Rest is had. You sleep. A little bit of morning light comes through the shattered door. You hear a bit of chattering outside.
Let's go.
Yeah, we should probably go.
To the dockyards.
Yeah. Should we try and not see people that are outside?
Would you guys mind keeping a low profile for just like a few hours?
Just stay.
Lots of the two people
Yeah.
tied up. Oh yeah, sure.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Creatures attacked.
Get the boy on them. Watch them.
Oh, yes.
Homunculus.
Do you want to keep that a secret?
Just sure.
Oh, okay.
So they don't know.
We're leaving now.
Rolls eyes.
If the boat's coming here, we'll come back, because this is where the boat will be, but we're going to check.
Sure.
Cool. Have you guys got any food? Are you...
We're fine. There's like a bag of grain over there.
Cool, okay.
Yeah. Into town we go.
Let's go.
Are you leaving out the front
TH.
or the back?
Oh, can I just see if I can spy through who's outside?
Okay, you look outside.
Discreetly.
Sure, make a stealth check.
That's what I do, baby. 23.
23. Without kind of disturbing any of the loose bits of wood, you pop your head round the side and you can see that there's a few workers that are stood outside, and there's a couple of hunters talking to them, assessing the destruction.
Come back to you lot. There's hunters outside. We probably want to go through like a back door or something so they don't see us leave here.
I
And
don't know
then,
who we are.
yeah, but if they then come in here after we've left, then they'll go, oh, those guys that we know were in here, and that shit's probably them. If we go out the back...
Or we just unbind them and make them tell that it was a creature attack, and then everyone we just don't care about these two anymore.
Well, we could do, but there's still bodies everywhere, and I just feel a bit uncomfortable with it.
They're going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah, but if we're not seen near here, it's much better.
Alright, we're only passing through this shithole.
Whoa.
Whoa! Back door. Is there a back door?
You
came
through it, and as you start walking up to it, you can see that there's like a tripwire that's like slack.
Oh, oh, just wait a second.
You've already tripped it.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know.
Right.
When I came through, there was like a massive explosive tripwire thing situation, so just don't fuck with it. Okay.
Cool. You got that? Yeah. Still a little bit of snow drifting through the sky, orangey-ish colour peeking through some rather distasteful-looking cloud coverage, but yeah. Relatively. Just get a general stealth check from everybody. Not super hard. Just to kind of blend in as you push out the back.
5.
13.
15.
25.
Okay. So 2 successes, 2 failures. You're fine. You manage to kind of creep out and go along the side of the fence lining this kind of warehouse area, and do not draw any attention to yourselves. And you start making your way back to the kind of main kind of wharf where all the kind of the early morning grifters. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all kind of working away, asking if you want to buy some squirrel pelts. Are you looking for the dockmaster?
My best friend.
Okay.
Staunchest ally.
The Dockmaster.
Make a perception check for me.
6.
All
the grifters are in the way.
Can I help?
Sure, why not?
We all met him. So.
Yeah, we all know what he looks like. So.
Everybody knows the dog. Everybody knows the dog. Everyone loves the dog.
Perception.
Yeah.
Or investigation.
Perception.
9.
9.
Minor improvement.
Maybe we should ask.
Not
if they know
really.
what it is.
You can't really spot him at the moment. Could be too early. Could be that he's not working today.
Are there any like deckhands around?
There's a few people that are just working along the dock itself. Some people just seem to be moving cargo about. Other people are just messing about with some ropes and stuff.
I'll try anyone who looks the least busy to ask if they know where the dockmaster is or when he's coming in.
Sure. There's a rather very light-skinned or pale-skinned elf with these just like jet black eyes, very pointy ears. Who just seems to be like with some rope around their arm.
Elvish, I'll say, excuse me. I'm looking for someone. Can you help me?
Oh, hi. Who are you looking for?
In Elvish. I'll respond in Elvish. I'll just say we're looking for the dockmaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's probably in his office, just at the other end of the dock by the lighthouse.
So thank you. You've been most helpful, and I'll just flick him a silver piece.
Oh man, that's awfully kind of you. Yep, don't know what that means.
Is he speaking in Elvish or in common?
They're speaking in Elvish, but it's just very high pitched whatever they're saying.
Well, I can understand Elvish.
Oh, there you go.
Huh,
Yeah.
what a weirdo.
Cool. He's in his office
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Well done. Where's that?
It's where is it?
It's at the end of the dock.
End of the dock.
You look down and there's like a fairly simple like shack that's just at the end of the dock.
Make haste.
Kind of
But keep an eye out for
buttressed
ships
against the
coming in,
mountains.
just in case we've not got enough time.
I'll wait on the dock and I'll see if I can spot any ships coming in.
Cool.
I will help you.
Alright. Well, let's go.
Let's go. Another Quinn and Owain adventure.
I have binoculars on
Are you sure you two are going to stay here?
Yeah. Well, the Dogmaster probably hates him anyway because they almost got in a fight, so he should probably stay with
He's
me.
a stuck-up bureaucrat that deserves everything.
Yeah.
He serves a... Anyway,
Let's go.
we'll give him alpha bombs.
Fine.
Oh,
Walking down, I want to make some small talk.
yeah.
Did they treat you well?
Yeah, we have some of the grain. Well, I don't know if you heard the female. Is that, can you say that? Yeah, what she was snacking on earlier. Yeah, they gave me some of that. It was okay. Like in the temple, they used to eat a lot of grain. So as far as
Is there different kinds of grain?
there's different. I think it's more of same product, but quality and the process probably plays a big part in it.
Yeah.
I think when you've had a lot of it, you do start to notice. But I don't know if there's any intricacies.
No, I wouldn't have thought there was.
No. Maybe when we head to that big library, we could check it out. I don't know.
Well, I just like it. I like libraries.
Yeah. Yeah, I spend a lot of time in libraries myself. I learned a lot about my religion in the library back in back in
Just stood outside the Dogmaster's office having a chat.
We don't have to finish the conversation. We just have to start conversations.
back in Deep Helm. Read a lot of stuff in the libraries there. But my old mentor Sayri, who actually going to go try and rescue, she thought a lot of the information was actually omitted from some of the books I read just to keep me from learning certain things. But we know a lot of other people that read books.
Are we there?
I think we're here actually.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. We'll probably carry this conversation on the ship if it doesn't get too hairy.
Yeah.
Or actually when we leave the office and walk back up the dock again on the way to the boat, if there's nothing else.
If there's time.
Yeah.
And if anyone knows how little time there is, it's me.
Yeah.
So there may not be any time
Okay. Yeah. No, we can.
at all.
Yeah. We'll table that for now.
Pop that on the parking lot in the stables. And we'll come back round to it.
Yeah.
If I wasn't so precious about Quinn, I'd roll to not lose a point of intelligence.
Joke's on you. I'm on -1.
That's me knocking on the door.
Yes.
Dockmaster!
Oh, shit, hang on. Opens the door suddenly, seems somewhat dishevelled. Hello, I wasn't expecting anybody quite this early yet.
I apologise for the nature of our visit and its time. You do remember me, I suppose, from 2 days ago?
Yes.
Yes,
It's not hard to forget someone who's also educated on mariner's law.
And of course, there's naval law, which is a precise subset of.
That is a Rubik's Cube wrapped in a crossword if ever I saw one.
Indeed is. Can I look past him into his office, and regardless of the state, what a well-kept library of documentation you have here.
It's pretty well kept. Yeah, there's like you can see that a lot of the files are alphabetized. There seems to be a globe.
A globe. A globe! What wonders you have here.
Thank you.
I have a question to ask. We need to inquire about. We're expecting a friend of ours to arrive on a ship today, and we're just not sure what time in the morning. What ships are due in this morning? Would help us greatly.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
Boats are cool.
Been on been on a few boats myself, actually.
Oh God.
Believe me, boats are better than the grain conversation that just happened.
Sure. Roll with advantage.
Good. Better. 15.
Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in you just having some general knowledge about the comings and goings of Asgrave. If you'd like to quickly pop inside,
Oh,
you know, it's
thank you
cold
very much.
outside.
I appreciate it. I'm aware there's certain rules, you know, ships have to arrive at certain times, so we just want
No, of course.
another pair of eyes for, you know.
Absolutely, yes. Well, he's just coming through a ledger. He's like, okay, I've got a couple of vessels coming in from Waysoon. Okay, there is this one. Okay, this one's interesting. We do have one coming from the Moonshay Isles, a ship by the name of the Valiant.
I think that
Should be arriving soon.
That sounds like our friend, if I ever heard one. Are the rest probably just routine trade ships, I imagine?
That's it. Oh, you know it all too well. Yeah, a couple of trade ships. There is a cruise liner coming in. Yeah, they don't stop for very long. Just a quick little get off. Oh, it's cold and miserable here, and then they get back on again.
Jewel of the West, they call this place on the other side of the seas.
They have not heard correctly. But I hear that this cruise ship's heading over to a vineyard, so I think they've got greener pastures to head on to.
Interesting. Are they a branded cruise at all?
Yes, yeah, they're a big one. They rotate between the continents every couple of weeks or so.
Excellent, thank you. The Valiant, did you say?
Well, the Valiant's the one that your
Yes.
friend's coming on.
Yeah, yes, of course, yes. Excellent, surely. What berth? Or do we probably recognise it?
I'm not entirely sure, really. Actually, let me just double check. It's a galleon, big ship. Yeah.
Which port?
Well, I mean, probably the furthest one. It's got the most space.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. Hard to, reverse in those ones, 3-point turning and whatnot.
I appreciate the red tape on expanding docks is quite, yes.
I'm trying to get that expansion going for a long time now.
I can imagine there's a lot of people who are like, not on my backyard, and
Exactly. Worried that there's going to be more things that come down from the mountains. What more could come down?
Indeed. Well, it's been a pleasure.
You're not going to stay? I'm gonna I could have a brew on the go for you if you'd like.
Well, how long until our friend arrives?
Probably only like another hour or so.
Oh, that's probably pushing it. We need to.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I've got paperwork to do anyway.
When's
I'll finish tucking in my shirt?
When's your lunch? Did you get a lunch?
Joys of being a dockmaster. You're your own boss. You make your own hours.
Well, perhaps we'll swing by later then.
Yeah, I mean, they actually give you the tools to make your own success.
Oh.
It's a pyramid
Yeah,
scheme.
are we getting told to?
Yeah, I think we.
That's 1 to 2.
Could I become a dockmaster?
You can, with just 3 easy steps.
Well, thank you very much. I won't insult you by offering you any money. You just have my thanks
Hey,
and respect.
anytime for one seaman to another.
Love the sea, me. Good day.
Good day.
And I'll
Goodbye.
see you later.
Was that a sea pun?
Yeah. I realised I hadn't said anything, so I just said.
Owain was just like, and I'm here.
This is my homunculus.
Fascinating.
Owain looks behind him.
Cool. There you go. You got your information. You head back to these two.
I want to keep a brisk pace back to these two. Just always. So Owain's having to catch up if he wants to talk.
Yep.
But we can cut to them while we're running.
See any bolts?
Loads.
Can you open it?
I mean, there's a few docked.
No, like, I mean...
Further out? No.
Neither can I.
There is a small one over there.
Yeah.
They're not coming towards us.
No, that's docked as well. Yep.
No, they're fishing.
Oh, let them go.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Actually, whilst you're looking for boats, I should look out for anyone being suspicious. Or waiting around.
Besides us.
Or our grey friend from hours ago.
Again, we're assuming he's going to be maintaining his original form.
Maybe he is.
If he's a magician of sorts,
He probably
he
will.
may disguise himself. Has Owain decided what he's going to do with his magic hat?
Don't know.
We should like ensure that he's
Wearing it.
you can't see me.
I could make myself look different as well, actually.
I think you should.
I think I will. Well,
Not that there's
I'll wait
anything
for
wrong with
these.
the way you look.
No, of course.
More for subterfuge's sake.
Yeah,
Of
course.
I won't, go into details about your attractiveness. That's neither here nor
Appreciate
there.
it. Right, well, where are they?
There they are.
Oh, look.
Oh look, Quinn's walking really fast for some reason.
And trailing behind him is a guy who looks like Tobey Maguire.
Wow.
Wearing a hat.
I don't think I know. Where's Owain? I can't see.
Oh. I think he's using the hat.
No, it's me. It's me, Owain.
Oh, there you are.
I speak to Seanine and...
Oh, there. Okay,
Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's
It's
definitely
confirmed.
You look like a fairly famous bard. Tobias Maguire's. Renowned for the arachnid tales.
Hopefully he's not too recognisable. I was kind of hoping to...
No,
It's a passing resemblance.
he's not been as busy.
Look, it's Tobias Maguire's.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What are the
Yeah.
chances?
I just have to go over there.
Autograph.
Do you have I have a quill on me.
There you go. You know me.
As you're handing in this quill, you have your telepathic link with the homunculus. You can see that.
There's your soundboard.
You can see that Cheryl just kind of like stands up, and the ropes around her wrist just kind of like fall off, and she like undoes the Tobias's restraints, and they kind of make their way out the front of the warehouse.
This child and their parent is next to us, isn't they? Right now as well.
Yeah.
Our pets have escaped from their cage.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I thought I locked the door.
You must have done a terrible job.
Yep. Fuck.
There's
Sorry.
children around.
So sorry. So sorry.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. We don't have any pets.
Maybe you should keep an eye on them.
Ah, yes. I can do that through the power of magic, young child.
Yeah. Can't take back. I can't take back that swear word though. I'm so sorry.
Give me time.
Yeah.
Who am I making this out to?
What's going on?
I'll explain. It's fine.
Peter Parkus.
Oh, come on.
Fuck. Really? Nice.
Do you work for the school paper, maybe? You're a keen interest.
Oh god.
Stay in school. You'll make a great portrait illustrator one day. Tobias Maguire's. Thank you.
Yay!
Super. Once the kid's out of sight, I'm
What
going
did you
to
find
change my face again.
Sure.
I know what to.
Joe Everyman, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
It's the guy.
Yeah.
It's the least recognisable
Yeah.
Yeah.
guy.
Yes, the prisoners have slipped their bindings and have left the warehouse.
Do you think we need to be concerned?
I personally don't. I can keep an eye on them. Where are they now? Are they talking to local law enforcement by any chance?
You just kind of like floating
Yeah.
just on the other side of the door. Yeah, they seem to be talking to the two hunters that are there.
Can I peer from this distance?
Make a perception check for me.
14.
14. They seem to be kind of assuaging like their distress. They're pointing at the dock. Just a lot of like, yeah. But they don't seem to be panicked.
Okay. There's no immediate concern. They're definitely free in talking to the hunters, or is it just the town guards at this point? Hunters. I don't think they've corroborated our story about them being attacked by creatures. They might have suggested that whoever did this to them, has made their way to the docks, which is of course correct. So, but good news is that the ship that we are looking for will be coming in on that berth down the end, and it's called the Valiant. And it should be rather noticeable because it'll be the biggest one, and it's due within the next 55 minutes.
Okay.
We have a contact in the guard now.
Kind of. Yeah.
If we give them a heads up that there's a mess to clean up, perhaps indicate that it's something to do with your affliction. Maybe they'll be keen to.
They'd know it wasn't because it only happens every so often.
Oh.
Perhaps we don't tell them just yet.
Ding ding ding! You see that there's a big ship coming in.
What does it say on the side of it?
It says the Valiant.
Is Ulysses doing that?
Yeah.
+1 to perception.
Okay.
That's the ship.
I'm gonna go and find somewhere to disguise myself as not me.
Hey.
Oh, he just did it out in the open. You might be alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of obvious, but
I think he's done it twice now.
shit. Okay.
I'll just hold a towel up.
Dock worker. Just kind of like rough and ready, bearded man.
Do we need, before we all start
Human.
changing what we look like, do we need a secret word so we know who it is?
Grapefruit, right? What?
Yeah, grapefruit.
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit.
Yeah, grapefruit.
Nice.
Yeah.
As it gets closer, Owain, you recognise the colours on this ship being that of the Temple Knights of Seldering.
Is that good or bad?
I may have abandoned them after there's some stuff I haven't really told you about.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
More stuff we don't know. Yeah.
Excellent.
Just do it in the open now.
It's quite a busy dock, I think it'll be alright.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 people will notice, but they're likely of no consequence. So
Yeah.
There's like 15 other people on this.
What I like to hear. Very busy.
So should we be worried?
Are they going to try and kill us?
No.
he doesn't look like him, so
No.
probably not.
Oh right, yeah.
They likely don't know who I am or who you are.
But they're gonna want their mate, who
great
is the
man.
guy that's bringing them
So
to them.
We
So
need a plan.
Wait for the grey man. Grab him before he gets on there. When they're like, "Hey, that's our friend," we say, "Well, your friend tried to kidnap my friend," and they'll say, "Well, where's your friend?" I'll say, "Fuck knows.
He died.
Disappeared." He's dead.
Well, from the wounds in the fight.
It is most likely that the Grey Man is not a member of the Temple Knights. We have to travel from city to city to continue our pilgrimage.
Oh, you were one of these Grey Knights?
I was a scribe for them, which is the lowest level
Yes. See that.
of your order. When you sent out in groups to look after a temple.
No, you're nobility there. Where I'm from, that you just go into the high ranks of the army when you're noble. That's.
I wanted a more a quieter kind of existence, and the day I was to graduate and move temples was the day I left the order.
right. So should we be worried about them being on that boat right now?
starts to dark up, and you see a few people start to run over and take rope stabs.
Whilst I've asked that, I'm going to start looking around at anybody approaching the boat or looking like they want to get onto the boat.
Sure, make a perception check.
Roger that.
Maybe you should disguise your voice too, like Sabine is doing. A
Yeah, that's
fantastic
really
job
good.
at it. Oh, wait.
26.
Use the hat.
26. You can see
Specifically the grey man as well.
No, we haven't got any time.
I just need to.
You don't see anybody that looks like the grey man. You can see that predominantly it's just dock hands going up to the ship itself. There seems to be a couple of people that have stopped and are staring at like quite a large ship. Most that come through here are a bit smaller, so they're a bit like, ooh, important people.
I'm just going to keep my eyes on land and just see if anyone starts making their way to
How important is it for you to find the Greyman?
I want to know. I want to know what's happened to my mentor.
Grapefruit?
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
He's doing the voice.
So I think it's best that we do get on this
You
ship.
think the Greyman? We're going to get on this
We're
ship.
getting on it.
Right,
We're going to leave the continent.
What the fuck?
Well, we have an airship. We could just follow them.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's no need to board this seafaring vessel when we can fly to where we're going. Probably beat them there.
They might have bombs we can drop on them.
Well, let's not do anything too hasty.
They're in cahoots with those who tried to capture you.
The temple knights are connected to my family, but they don't work for them.
Yeah, but I don't think getting on the boat that you were meant to be taken onto bound is a good idea.
But they might have just been using it as a transportation vessel.
Yeah, but then you're literally walking on board. It's almost like you're handing yourself into them.
Yeah.
It's not really a good idea.
They don't recognise me.
Yeah, but that might not be enough, is all I'm saying.
We know that they're heading back to the Moonshade Isles.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we don't. We know that's where it's come from.
If we can't snatch your boy now, that's it. We're done.
Okay, well,
We're gonna
let's
have to
get
find
the
some other way.
Greyman.
Yeah.
Right, let's keep just original plan.
We have to get him before he gets on board.
Original plan.
Yeah.
We find the Greyman.
So there's a lot of emotion going through my
You
body
can
right now.
see that there's a few armoured individuals that step off. They remain on the dock, and then another rather ostentatious-looking gentleman steps off in full regalia with another gentleman behind him. They start making their way along the dock towards the dockmasters.
Do you still have the bounty?
What do you mean? Oh, what, the document
Yes.
that they had?
Yes.
Do
you have it?
Yeah, we took it.
I took it back, but I've still got it.
May I?
Yes, of course.
I want to try something.
Okay.
And one of the just regular guard guys, if they're beginning to filter off.
That was a scribe.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I used to be.
Perfect. I'll approach the scribe, bounty in hand. Say, pardon me. Are you? I think you're related to this. This looks like the Moonshavian vessel.
You're saying this is the guys that are making their way to the dockmaster?
To a low
Yes.
scribe, a lowly scribe guy that's coming off the boat. Yeah.
So there's just the two people, and it's the main guy who's got like a little like offhand dude that's following him. If you're trying to talk to them,
That'd be the offhand guy that I approached because I recognise the other guy's probably quite important.
He's an elder. They look after the temple.
if you start to approach, he immediately stops, turns, pulls his sword out, and he's like, "What do you want? This is official business. You dare approach us?
Well, I'm not entirely sure who you are. I'm inquiring about this bounty.
If you do not know who we are, then why do you approach us?"
Well, because I recognise the colours as Moonshavian.
What's your business? He starts to put his sword away.
And I'll hold up the bounty.
Scribe takes it out of your hand.
It's like, I've done some research. I understand that this individual's from the Moonshade Isles and he's going back there.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a bounty for the Dislington. It's got nothing to do with us.
My question was, I'm seeking information. Are the Deslington twins in the Moonshade Isles or are they in Deep Helm?
I don't know. The taller gentleman kind of like snatches that. For God's sake, bloody scribes.
We had a contact that we were supposed to meet, but he's disappeared, and I recognise that.
Hands it back to you. Yes, that looks like it belongs or is for the Deslington twins, but this has nothing to do with us.
No, I was seeking information. Do you know if the Deslington twins are still in Deep Helm?
Why are you asking questions about them?
I've been told that they're the people that put the bounty up.
And you picked this up yourself?
I'm on his trail.
You're on that gentleman's trail.
Yes, I'm doing my best. It's a lot of money.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, 14 plus 8 is 22.
We're supposed to be meeting an associate of theirs. I do not know where they are.
Well, no, nor do we. My party and I have been separated with this gentleman, and again, we don't have the target, but I've been told that he's passed through here recently, and I'm just trying to make sure if I can't find the guy, the grey dude, again, we know where to take the quarry.
Well, we will be inquiring as to where he is. He was supposed to meet us when we landed, so he should be here soon. If he's not, then we will wait for him. I'm assuming that these people are with you as well.
I'm dock-handing. I'm not involved.
You're just
I'm not with them. I'm just like picking up boxes, walking around with them.
Put it down.
Yeah, put it down.
Broken in pieces.
Yeah. I'm on a loop.
They've been helping me on the search, yes.
And we're doing fake talking to each other.
Yeah. But like a lot of side eye.
How do you do?
Well, if
But would you able to answer my question? If I can't meet this individual, would I be best going to Deep Helm?
I wouldn't know where the twins are.
Oh.
We're just here to pick him up.
Okay. My understanding was they were a big deal within Moonshavian society.
They are. They are a royal family.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Pardon my ignorance, I'm from the other continent. A lot of money, so
Yes.
that's why I'm
Clearly ignorant and just here to do a job.
Yes.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day. And he turns on his foot and they start walking off again. The scribe like, oh God, running after them.
I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on them.
Oh, spicy.
Sure.
Grapefruit, I say as part of our conversation.
I'll come back and be like, and kind of like wave the bounty and be like, yeah, he's meeting the grey guy for sure. They're waiting for him.
I just walk over with a box and put it down next to you and pretend I'm just doing something with it.
New plan, dynamic Quinn plan. What if we made one of us, well, one of these two, look like the grey man, and we attempt to take his place and get information that way, maybe? I don't know.
Well,
I could.
It might draw him out.
They didn't know a great deal about the Deslingtons. All they knew was that they were meeting the grey man here, and he's supposed to have a boy. As far as they're aware, we're on his trail. We're searching for him.
Well done.
But they weren't capable of giving me more than their royalty. Did you know that? Their royalty?
I know less and less, it seems, about Owain.
Owain's cousins of... I suppose that would make him royalty as well.
Oh,
he's the cousin.
Pretty distant cousins, but yes.
This does complicate matters.
I'm just worried that you're just going to get snatched and handed over unless we're taking on this entire ship of people. So I don't think...
When it's stifle ship hand.
Yeah, no, I know. So I don't know if we should be here. Unless we're fighting an
I
entire
want that
ship
to be
of
an
people.
actual ship hand, and then Sabine comes back in from somewhere else, and it's just somebody who's like, "Nah, you don't want to do that."
Very inside.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, guys.
You don't want to fight them
That
here.
sounds all wrong.
He sussed us out already.
As you're having this conversation, the general-looking dude begins making his way back down the dock towards the ship.
Oh shit.
What do you want to capture the Greyman? I don't know how we're going to do that without
We don't
him.
know that he's going to turn up as the trouble.
We could have spooked
He's
him.
expected here. He may not arrive. I think for the sake of us two, he would recognise us.
Indeed.
Probably best we're not out in the open.
Fine.
I can try and snap. I don't know how I'm going to take him away discreetly, but yeah.
If you're able to incapacitate him in some way, even if we see him approaching, we pounce on him early, bound and gagged, dragged into the shadows, break his fingers if you have to, so he doesn't do any more of this bouncing around bullshit.
Yeah.
I could pretend to be the grey man to try and get the elder to tell us where they're going and say that
We're going to the
we
Military
attempted
Isles,
to
as I
accost.
understand. Unless the Grey Man has other ideas, he's
If it goes wrong, we're fighting that ship. You ready for that? Just brushing the top of the wooden box. We were fucking just discreet.
We could send them a message to say he's not here. Owain, the quarry's not here and could be on a different continent to really make the trail cold. But it's your choice to make,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be here at all. So
Yeah.
I have one further idea that may be of some use. We lay low, wait for the ship to leave. Once again, speak to your friend the Dockmaster, find out where it's gone, if they would know that. If not, we just follow them in the airship.
We can cloak the airship, right?
Don't know.
I don't know, that's news to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm thinking of something completely different. Yeah.
We saw the airship when we were on the boat,
Yeah.
so I don't think so.
Perhaps a different campaign.
maybe when you're a scribe.
Yeah. Yes, I think maybe drawing the least amount of attention. Does Owain recognise the elder?
So not this particular gentleman.
So they're not our enemy. Is that what you're telling me?
Correct.
Okay. Well then we just wait. I think.
Lay low and wait.
Yeah. I think. I mean, you wish to snatch him, but I don't think that's a wise idea.
Yeah, we just need some other.
There's at least 14 other people on this dock that will see.
What concerns me is why the knights. Why the knights would be acting as an intermediary for my cousins.
They're royalty.
But
And they're muscle, so that's why.
but
Just in
they
case you're a problem.
the knights serve the church, which my cousins don't have too much of a hand in, but I guess influence goes a long way.
500 platinums on your head, then.
My whole time as a knight, for 2 decades, we didn't really deal in prisoner transfer. But
You're a special case, though. You're also royalty. So as a deserter from the sounds of things.
Yeah.
So you ran away from your family and the knights.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Why they would be helping out. Yeah.
Yes.
well, it's a little more complicated than that. But
You have a
if you
very
boil it down,
complicated
Yeah.
history before we met you.
I say we head back to the airship and
You want to leave the Greyman?
How long would it take to get to the Moonshine Isles via the airship? Because if we're able to get to the Moonshine Isles before this boat is, potentially secure your mentor. If they're not there, we make a swift exit to Deep Helm, and then hopefully again within the time that we've saved travelling by air rather than sea. If worst case, maybe we arrive at the same time as these Temple Knights. And who's to say if the elder said that he's going to wait for the Grey Man. If we have an opportunity to find the Grey Man and kill him before that happens, they're going to be here for a while.
If they're not your enemy, why are we not just talking to them?
well, they're still.
As far as they're aware, we are. They're there to collect Owain.
Are they?
Yes,
Yeah, we don't want to chat to him.
that's what the
Sure.
general said. He said he's here to collect this quarry
Well, they,
and transfer them back to Well, they weren't clear.
So he's specifically here to collect the Grey Man.
Yeah.
The Grey Man.
That was it, yeah.
Who's, yeah.
Just whilst this is going on, Speed would like to go back to looking towards the land, see if anyone's coming towards, see if we see the Grey Man.
Sure. We can use your perception check from last time.
Cool.
Nobody seems to be approaching the ship. Yeah, they seem to be keeping an eye on you as like a group.
Speed will then walk off and do more dockhand things
Yeah.
towards their berth, but like not like directly on top of
We
it.
could be someone
right.
that we've chatted to.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know.
Oh yeah, good joke. And then she walks off.
Just faking directions.
Yeah.
Lovely patient shot. There you go down.
It's dead nice, that one, yeah.
I'm guessing if the Grey Man may have failed his task, he may not want to come back.
Yes. Maybe we'll just see what happens, shall we? Why don't we just, one of us, you two...
What are the consequences of failing your cousins? What would likely happen to him?
Most likely a fate worse than death,
So he's not saying that.
which I imagine is what they had in store for me and what they've got in store for Sayri.
And these, your royal family, I know this is probably not the best time to talk about it, but we're here now, so it's going to happen. And these Temple Knights are all Moonshavian, right?
My cousins aren't. They are noble elves, but that is my relation to them on my father's side. My mother is a folk creature from the Moonshay Isles, which is where my father retired to after his stint in the Temple Knights.
Yeah, this is what I've been dealing with.
This is some Maury Povich stuff.
Oh, Owain. Oh.
But the Moonshay Isles is still
I don't want to hear anymore. It's,
under the rule.
I don't want to hear... I only know too much about Owain. And now this is...
What we do know is that if the Grey Man doesn't turn up, they're going to be here for a while. I don't see the sense in waiting for them to leave to follow them. If we're even by air, we will outpace them pretty handily. I say we make an exit now. We know that they're either going to Moonshay or Deep Helm. Whichever's closer is the place we hit first. See if your mentor is there. If not, we move to the next one and try and beat them to it. I feel like that makes the most sense.
Yes,
I'm not around.
I agree.
What say you?
Yeah, that seems like the most sensible and effective plan.
You did too much as a child, Owain.
Well, as a elf, you have a pretty long childhood, so a lot of mistakes to make.
That's true. That is true. All right, let's go then. Grapefruit.
And grapefruit, and I'll summon Steed. Not Greater Steed yet, but summon Steed. Monty. No. Come back. I say, deckhand.
Yeah?
Would you like a ride?
Sure, I guess so.
You said you were clocking off now, right?
Oh yeah, I've been working all
Show me
morning.
that pastry shop, eh?
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'll start riding off towards the airship.
Cool.
So
Let
me
him
and
to have a nice handful back. Yeah.
anything you wanted to ask?
Oh, it's many things, but none of which I actually want the answer to. So,
And whilst that happens, we're going to have a quick break so that we can time jump to everybody being back at the airship. Yeah, lovely stuff. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Take us to 9:30, and then we'll carry this this show for the rest of the stream. Back in a bit, guys. And we're back in the room. Cool. Right. Shit. Music. There you go. Yeah. So 2 people have started to head off. Who was it?
On the horsey.
Sabine and Ulysses have started to head off towards the airship, and currently we are still left with Owain and Quinn slowly making their way there, or?
Before we leave, is there anything you want to do? Are you sure about this path of action you have chosen?
Owain is visibly frustrated and annoyed. Takes a deep breath, and he changes his appearance to look like the grey man, spins back around, and starts to walk back from the dock, back to the dock.
I'll take that as a no.
How far away are we at this point?
What's the travelling speed of Monty?
Fairly quick.
I can contact you guys.
Shit's fucked. Come back.
Yeah. Grapefruit!
Oh no, come on now.
No.
50 feet?
50 feet? Yeah, they're about 100 feet away.
Yeah, they're taking a leisurely stroll though, they're looking for a pastry shop.
Yeah. Still as a dock
Just doing some more dock hand stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I'm just gonna.
doing animations on the
Good
back.
news, message is 120 foot, so suck it.
I don't care.
I will, while watching Owain walk away, just point back to where they've ridden off and send a message to the driver, Ulysses, who's in control. Whisper a message. Owain's doing something. He's dressed as the grey man and is approaching the vessel.
You see Ulysses pull back on the reins and begin to turn.
Oh no, alright.
Owain's doing something
Oh fuck.
potentially very stupid.
Oh fuck.
Probably best that we're on hand to bail him out if need be.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump off and then discreetly come back in.
Jump off in a bit.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of distance.
So you're making your way up to the guards. They immediately stand upright.
Yes, I'm looking for. I'm meant to meet someone here from the Templar Knights. It's to do with a quarry or a passenger I was meant to deliver to their ship. May I speak with whoever's in charge?
Don't have to explain yourself to us. Go straight on, sir.
Very well.
And then you go up.
Cool.
Start going up.
I cast a message again. I'm watching this. To Ulysses again. He's on board the ship. Getting out of my sight now.
And you are led by a scribe up towards the main deck of the ship, and that same captain is there, and he kind of turns around and says, "Ah, there you are. Okay. Are we waiting for anything? Are we free to set off?"
Well, I'm afraid I was uncharacteristically unsuccessful in my accosting of the person I was meant to deliver today.
That's fine. You don't have to explain yourself to us.
Well, I just need to know, because I'm going to spend more time here rather than come back with you today, because the last thing I'd want to do is disappoint Corinne and Corina. Do you know, well, where is the ship heading, or is there somewhere I can meet them where I could, once I have the quarry?
You're telling us where to go.
No. The plan was for me to deliver the person that they are looking for. I haven't been able to deliver upon that today. So, to save you coming backwards and forwards and cause more more trouble than it's worth, maybe I could go to wherever it is that you're going now in the near future.
We have been directed to come here, to pick you up, and to take you to a place of your choosing. We are doing that today, and we're not waiting any longer.
Very well.
Whatever this Deslington twin business is, we don't really care. All we care about is the information that this individual is supposed to have. Now, if you could hurry up and do whatever it is you need to do, that would be splendid.
I apologise for our wires becoming crossed. It's been a long night for me, but I will leave you to it now and see you at the mixer under better circumstances.
I would like you to make a deception check for me. With advantage, because you look like the Grey Man. Be contested.
Deception, did you say?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Yes!
Plus 6.
Okay, you can see that he kind of eyes you up and down, because it's very odd that you don't seem to know what you're doing.
I'm going to rub my eyes, but as I do, use the hat to transform my face to have like bigger bags after I just said it's been a long night.
Do you do that in front of him? Because they're like, disguise self isn't like
Yeah, that's true.
a one-to-one thing. There's like a
Yes.
a magical, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Cool, that's fine. Cool. So you are led back off the boat by one of the scribes, or one of the. Hang on. One of the.
there isn't really a name for the middle tier.
Very.
Mid boy.
Yeah.
It's just a knight. At
Yeah,
that
by a
stage.
night.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's that. Led back off the ship. Just as you two come up on.
I get off a bit earlier from.
Yeah.
So I'll be.
So I'll approach Quinn and be like, "Where the fuck is he?"
Oh, I don't know. To be clear, he didn't make me aware of this plan. He just disappeared away. I don't think he's dead.
Oh, I certainly hope not. What a waste of time that would be.
He now starts approaching you.
Oh, there he is. He's coming back down. Well,
Grapefruit.
I'll dismount and make it as though I'm like, there you are. I've been looking for you. Because that's I think the story I gave the other guy about, finally, you've made an appearance.
Yes, it was not as fruitful as I had hoped. Forgive my sudden departure. The last day has taken a toll on me.
what happened?
I somewhat exposed my lack of knowledge of my assailant, my captor's plan. Seems like it was the rendezvous was set up by himself with information I wasn't privy to. Going to a location of my choosing.
He, the Grey Man's in charge of the Knights? Is that normal?
No, it seemed like through my cousins, the Grey Man had hired one of the ships of the Knights to passage myself and
they're
myself.
A taxi. They're a taxi.
Yes.
Oh, fine.
It's not something orthodox that they do.
How long are they waiting?
It looks like they're heading off rather shortly.
Sabine just walks in the background like, I just forgot some rope. And is just walking towards the dock. Walks past you like, and wants to continue looking for the Grey Man. Obviously, knowing there's a Grey Man there, is a bit confused, but sees them talking to you like, right, I get what's going on here. But wants to now look for anyone else that might be trying to make their way to the boat.
Cool. Make another perception check for me.
So 18 plus 11, that is 29.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't.
You do not see anybody approaching the ship. However, you do see a rather burly gentleman like, "Oi, you think you can just take lunch breaks whenever you want? Get back to work."
Sorry, I was actually looking for some rope.
There's fucking rope everywhere.
Perfect. Just start getting some rope.
Roping things.
Roping my hands. And then I'm roping them. And then roping them again.
Then I suppose we, to your knowledge, where do the Deslington twins reside, and where would your mentor be?
The noble house where they live is in Deep Helm.
Okay.
Say Reed, like myself, is Moonshavian, and they would know that, and I'd imagine...
But they have her already, so they would have her at their place, surely.
That is what I'd imagine. There are lots of crypts and caverns in the noble house of Deslington.
That's their HQ, their most secure place. They're not going to keep her anywhere else.
So to Deep Helm?
We can go via there
Stonehaven.
before we go to... No, Deep Helm's closer than Stonehaven. It makes sense to go there first.
Okay.
Unfortunate as it is.
We drop in, we locate your friend, we rescue them, and
Leave.
Yes.
And we go and get your magic sword.
Yeah, I wanted to clear up some more information once we're back airborne, just so there's no more secrets between us, and...
It would be appreciated. Yes.
You can probably keep your secrets.
if that's what you wish.
I quite like to be illuminated. It doesn't hurt to have an understanding of why we're doing what we're doing.
I'm just concerned now we were going from a research mission to a library has now turned into a heist of the most rich and powerful family on the continent. And I feel vastly underprepared.
I'm not here, by the way. Still running.
I absolutely know Sabine would agree with me.
That guy, he's like breathing down your neck now. It's like, right, rope faster.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's been a heavy night.
There's
that
one
me?
cigarette in your mouth as well now.
When we're ready to leave, I'll have a chat with that guy.
Yeah. Well, we're ready to leave.
Yeah.
When we're ready to leave, if that's what we're doing, Sabine just wants to go look at him and go, you know what, fuck this job. It's not worth your shit. Fuck you. Prick.
This is the first day I've seen you.
Yeah, well, it's crap. Don't know why I took it. Fuck you. Little finger in his face.
I was trained at Juilliard.
Yeah. Yeah, should have been a professional dancer.
Can't get a staff these days.
Fucking tie your own rope, just storms off.
Pardon me, can you tell the dockmaster, fuck you?
Oh, no.
And then hop on Monty and say, hey you,
Yeah,
hop on.
too right.
And ride off.
Right off into the sunset.
Everyone's gonna fuck you.
As you begin riding off, you see the kind of like guards for the ship start making their way on board.
Okay, they're probably leaving pretty soon.
I guess we should forget about them.
Well,
Unimportant.
again, we can beat them there, is the
Yes.
main thing.
Absolutely.
But I feel like, we've ridden off, so it does.
We're gone.
Yeah. But I feel like your adventure has lost a lot of the head start we might have had.
Would you still like to talk to the dockmaster to see if he knows where the ship is going? So we have two different...
You just spoke to them. They don't know where the ship's going.
They're probably just going to return to the Moonshine Isles.
Without any guidance from if the real Greyman doesn't appear, then
That's correct. Yes.
stuck on the verb. Then they'll just return from whence they came. I would assume. So he won't know. If they don't know, the dockmaster won't know. And subsection D states that vessels need not explicitly outline their next port of call.
That's the seaman knowledge I've needed.
Great man turns to a dockhand. It's like, have someone check that out.
Run that through the machine.
Yeah. Very well. Let's head back.
I did say meeting for lunch though.
Sabine, as you're on the back of Monty, and you can now hear the ringing of the bell as the ship itself starts to get unwound and begins to setting sail. You feel something warm in your pocket.
Oh god! Can I try and figure out what that is?
Sure, you reach into your pocket and you pull out a sending stone that was amongst the debris of bodies that you guys had left, that they had taken as part of this bounty. And you hear a message come through to you. It says, "Whew, well, that was tough. Well, if you could, whoever has this, tell our boy that we're going to be, well, rather eager to receive him on checks, notes. Owain Isle. I believe since I couldn't retrieve him, well, we'll just have to wait for him there. Hopefully, fucking too many names and shit.
He thinks he's talking to
the hired hand. Yeah, the mercs.
It's pronounced Oman.
Oh, fuck off.
Simon.
In this world, it's pronounced what I say. What's your bird's name?
Sari.
No.
Sainin.
No. The other one,
The mentor.
your mentor.
Sari.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
who's Samir? Under the tutelage of Samir Kajil.
Wait.
Please tell me you got the name wrong this whole time.
Wait.
He soon left home to begin his training and was under the tutelage of Samir
I'm
Kajil.
not believing
How's
a
that
single
spelled?
word that comes out of this right now.
SUMIAKJELLE.
Samir Kajori.
R.I.P. She died.
Confirmed. Anyway,
Yeah. So
for now, Samir.
No, it's not Samir.
Sunday.
I can't find
She
that.
still has all of her appendages by the time you get here.
I just tap you on the shoulder and just repeat all of that, mostly so that I don't forget, and so that you can now know it as soon as we eventually meet up again. Sigh.
Is that maybe for a different character, maybe?
Oh yeah.
No.
Owain Kellen Yarn. I'll change it. That's fine. I don't care.
I do say to you, we should probably, you know what, I'm not going to do the voice anymore.
No, there's no need.
Yeah. We should probably omit the bit about the appendages, but say she might not be in a good place.
Yeah.
That might be a bit, heavy for.
Simplify it to unharmed.
Should I respond? I can respond, right? This is a sending stone. I've used one of these before. I'm guessing it's the grey man that's
Yeah.
just
Tell him that we,
want our money.
that we're not going to go uncompensated.
Could try.
We need it, like they've gone, but we need
Feel
it
like
to
I
come
should've.
back.
You kind of left most of them were either dead or dying when he left.
maybe he does
We can't go back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, but we'll tell Owain as soon as we can.
yeah, just no response.
Yeah.
No, it's better. Yeah.
Put sending stone in. Okay.
Left him on red.
Pop it down in your inventory just so you know that you've got that.
When you catch up to us at the boat,
So you're all just heading back to the airship.
Yeah, what's
Aye.
your journey look like?
yeah.
Damn, I don't know anymore, man.
It's real quiet between the two of you.
And then there's my third cousin, who isn't actually from either the Minchals or Deep Helm. They're from actually a peninsula off of the north coast.
Quinn is this entire journey, all that away talk, but it's just doing like mental arithmetic challenges the whole way, like long division and like square root and bloody quadratic equations, different variables, just to keep his mind off of whatever nonsense, and is doing them very much like that. Yeah. Oh wow.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wow, really? They did that?
Cool. So you get back there. You're all aboard the ship.
Greyman called in on this
Right.
sending stone. He's somewhere in, I think it's Oman Isles.
Ah, I'm on.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
He said Oman.
Omen.
Oman?
Omain.
He said Omain.
Well, it's a Roman Shavian would pronounce it Oman.
Either way, he said that's where they'll be waiting for you. I think that's where he said she'll be.
Oh, who's that?
Sumaya?
I've never heard of that, mate.
No,
I don't know
me
who that
neither.
is.
I don't really know. It's hard to
Oh,
track.
could this be a big misunderstanding?
Maybe they got someone else, yeah.
We sure they're after me?
Shall I respond back?
Saying right? That's who his girlfriend is?
Surely not a goddess.
She's.
Then maybe that's what.
Actually, after Frederick.
Yeah.
It's just been a huge like.
Crossed wire.
Yeah.
If they'd taken you back, it'd be like, who's this?
We'll laugh about it.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
That's my other cousin.
The other cousin.
So yeah, that's probably where she'd be.
They said it's worth making haste in hopes that she's unharmed when we arrive.
Do you know where that is?
It's the central island of Moonshade.
Oh, so they're not on Deep Helm.
No,
Wow.
which is
Oh,
a shock to me.
As far as we know, this could be a trap.
Oh, so it's surely a trap.
Yes.
It's bait.
There's a significant chance that she's not there at all.
They literally said that they will wait for you there.
So
I guess we don't go then.
But I could respond with this and try and ask more questions, but then they'd know. Or you could use it, just is holding the sending stone to you.
straight up talk to
And you can do whatever you want with it. Just maybe get your story straight before you have a conversation.
Yeah, the hat wouldn't allow me to change voices, would it?
No.
No, you've been putting them on. Very well, I might add.
There's one thing Owain's great at, it is voices.
Subterfuge.
The only thing that Owain is really great at is changing his voice session to session.
You know what? I am gonna give it to you because I don't know why I would use it, and it's for you.
Thank you.
So you put sending stone in your equipment.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Wise.
It's coming, it's gone. That's what she said.
Are you able to help Monty get up onto the ship?
Yeah. I don't want to climb. I'll dimension door up with him.
Beautiful.
We're on the ship now.
Oh, I should probably let everyone know we're back and that I'll go let Roland know that we're back.
You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller. Monty is bigger than you.
You're just trying to push him in.
Oh, in the hole!
I'll bounce him away and I can cast it again.
I can make him fly in that case. Once I realise that doesn't work, I'll just do fly instead. I would have known he's been too big.
Gonna push him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to cast and you're
Just
like,
the head
hey,
goes
that's
away.
right.
Yeah, that's not gonna fit.
The head appears on the
Yeah, Sabine just goes and lets Roland know that they're back, so they don't send out the search party for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, when I left, I said if we don't make it back, then come find us. But we're here.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Glad we made it back then.
Yeah, real glad.
How long are you still here for? That's not me trying to get rid of you.
End of play tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow evening would be good to set sail.
Cool. You got any sood?
What?
I think the captain was smoking some.
Oh, I mean, well, ask him then.
Okay,
That's
cool.
not really my cup of tea.
What is your cup of tea?
I don't know. Hit training.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe follow it up with a green tea. Protein shake. You know.
And it shows. You really, you work, don't you? You work. I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay.
Find these lot on the deck.
I'm just there giving Monty scriptures under his chin.
I'm trying to plot out Owain's family tree. Getting increasingly frustrated, crossing out bits. Second cousin, which means they're down here.
If you want to, we can skip the following day, the rest of this day, if you want to. If there's nothing in particular that you need to do, or
You get your helmet?
whatever.
So we
Would encourage haste from the rest of the guys as well. If they're capable of leaving sooner, then I'd like to get my helmet as well.
yes.
Cool. So we'll say that you go, you get your helmet. Looks pretty sick. The main modification is that there are like kind of lightning bolts that have been infused onto either side that kind of make it look like the metal itself has been warped and bent and like streaks backwards. But there's like little kind of gemstones that are embedded in it as well. So kind of just like no.
Scale, they were badly an accent.
Scouse, yeah. So basically, what it is like is essentially like you got all this electric stuff, right? Well, basically, what should happen is that should then like ping off those, and it makes like a really nice kind of sparkly effect.
That sounds brilliant. That's exactly what I'm going for.
Right, there you go.
Something to dazzle them, before I smite them down into.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave them with like an image of just beautiful death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Can I use that?
You do what you want with it.
Beautiful death. Excellent.
Cool.
Appreciate your fine work.
Hey, no worries.
I hope the very generous sums that you've received from myself and my colleagues means that you can do something nice for yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna go on one of those cruise ships, go down to the vineyards.
I hope they're quite good.
Yeah, there's some patches down in Waisel. There's a nice stretch. Oh, it's beautiful. Nothing but like white buildings that look out over the ocean.
Wow, that's very similar to another place I've heard of, different continent. Yes.
It's got that look about it.
Yeah. Lovely.
Cool.
Well, be seeing you. Take care.
Tool pit.
Ching.
It's finally complete.
Anything else from anybody else?
Owain just has his book out and he's trying to figure out why. Like what the
Figure out his own backstory. Shit, is it Sayamim or is it Samaya?
Too many S's.
Question one: why am I here?
Just trying to figure out why they would be keeping Sayri on Aman. Or is there anything he can think of as to why?
Sorry, just quickly, how do you spell that?
Oman.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Say apostrophe RI.
Sayri.
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 I'll put my homunculus back to the ship as well, obviously.
Which homunculus?
The homunculus.
The boy.
Theo Michael.
The boy who homunced.
Homunculus.
The boy who homunced. Homunculus.
Come to us. Homelessing.
Fuck's sake.
Cool. Whilst you're writing this down, you kind of start dwelling on your past and your history, and you kind of start thinking about these images that have been flashing in your head, and you suddenly kind of start to look around, and it's all like starts to kind of drift into a mist. So every time you look, it kind of wipes part of the ship away until you're eventually just in this void, and you are suddenly like jolted forwards into what looks like a jungle, and then you're pulled forward again. You start to kind of get that like you've left your stomach behind feeling and sensation. There's like a set of ruins, and you pulled again, and you see like a curved moon-shaped blade up on a pedestal, and then just from around either side of it you see the same gentleman, one who you've vaguely met in passing as Frederick, looking undead and gaunt, and another gentleman who you're familiar with, Mordefus?
He knows who Mordefus is.
Cool. And you see Mordefus as well, also undead. And you are pulled back out again and you're back on the ship. You can see a slight crescent moon, ever so slightly glowing in the sky during the day.
Okay.
So nothing for the rest of the day? No? Cool. Right. Get towards the end, around about 5 o'clock the following day, 5 p.m. that is. You hear the captain. Oh. That's about right.
Yeah. The sauce again.
Saucy.
Throwing up over himself.
Oh no, we're ready to go now. We're good to go. Just got point us in the direction. We're getting there.
Yes. So where are we going?
Have we told Gans?
Have you got any?
I've always got a bit of a suit stash going on.
We'll talk.
If we let Gans know that we're making our pit stop before.
Well, so where are we going?
We're still going to Stonehaven, right?
Are we?
I don't know. I really haven't discussed
The
this.
Omen Isle.
We'll have done this obviously in the we haven't waited 2 days. Then
Owain comes
put in
in.
the anchor.
Yeah, what are we doing, Owain?
I had a vision just now, and I think I know where we need to go.
Right. Okay.
Educate us.
And if I'm to be correct, going by what I've just seen and the message you heard from the Grey Man, Amman does seem like the correct place to go.
Okay.
And I feel like the place I saw in my vision was the old stone wood, which
Does that mean anything? Is that meant to mean
I've not
anything?
been there, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Is it important to you? Have you been there before?
it's an important part of the geography of the Moonshade. That island itself was the hub of one of the more ancient cultures that lived there.
Yeah.
If we had to find either Seri or perhaps even the Moonblade, that would be the best place to start. And I don't want to omit the fact that I think I had a vision of your old travelling partners as well. One I recognised as Mordithus,
Oh yeah.
and the other was a gaunt man with short white hair and grey skin, elvish.
Yes. Probably Frederick.
But they did not look... Well, they looked worse for wear.
Well, they did die.
Yeah. And we did see them the other day.
Oh, that is correct, yes.
Of course.
Okay.
So is the Moonshade also linked to Phyllis?
I hope not.
There was many, centuries ago, a portal to the... No. I'm getting my words mixed up again.
It's been a long few days.
Yeah, yes, don't worry.
How long would it take to get there, Captain?
Well, probably get us there in a couple of days.
Right.
As long as there's no storms up in that sky.
That's ominous.
Before we fly headlong into a trap, I don't want to be a party pooper, but we had scheduled a list of activities to do,
Yeah, we
and
did.
this is reshuffled the schedule of activities.
We run this by Ganza. If Ganza are aware of our little detour.
She's not joining us. She's staying here.
Yes, she has business to attend to
She's
here,
going to
right?
Stonehaven.
You're taking her to Stonehaven.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
We need to go via
Off you
Stonehaven.
go, love.
Yeah, cheers.
Get by a taxi.
We're still gonna have to go via Stonehaven.
Good, because
Well,
I was going to
I
suggest...
feel as though, as I've bypassed a kidnapping attempt, we may have bought ourselves more time, so...
Yeah. Okay. So Stonehaven.
And if indeed there is a connection, we were going to go there to research, so perhaps that will elucidate whether there is.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we are only operating off my hunch, and I appreciate the fact that my...
Well, no, that's where we were told to go.
but we don't know what waits for us there. It was a area inhabited by giants for a while, and I've not been back for a few decades.
It's good to know that ahead of time.
Yeah.
I feel very sorry for your childhood. There's a lot. They went through a lot.
Well, it was a part of the Isles I did not visit.
Good.
Often. However, I appreciate my foresight and brain capacity has been compromised the whole time we've been travelling together. And the last thing I want to do is lead you all into a trap. So perhaps...
it's definitely a trap.
Well, it's 100% a trap. My main question, and it's a slightly loaded one, but there we go. What do you want to happen to your cousins? Because they are royalty, so if we fuck them up, we are enemy number one in the Moonshade Isles, which means you likely will never be able to return. Though I imagine...
But they're not in the Moonshells.
But they have dominion over...
Why?
It's just how treaties and land expansion works.
I never was one for politics.
No, me neither.
Power is my P-level word.
Yes, they had relatives that ruled over the Isles many years ago, and they helped out in certain battles during the Feywild.
So it won't just be the Moonshade that we're expelled from, it will be here as well.
Oh, good.
And we've got business to attend to here, so
let's do the
lest we
business
forget.
first. Yeah, let's take care of business first. Then, again, I'm not keen on eliminating them if it means...
But they might not be there. They might be in Deep Helm, and then we'll be fine, and we'll just ignore them.
All I want is to make sure Sari is safe.
Yes, we'll do that, and then we can forget all about them.
Speed
That
just
would
shoots
be-
a look at you, and he says that she's safe.
Oh,
Because of the whole fingers, appendages
I did
comment.
mention that we should make haste so that she's not hurt. But they didn't make... Perhaps you could give them a call back and just ask, how long were you thinking?
Oh, hey,
Rough timeline
you could
before
be
you start
like-
lopping fingers.
fresh trail on him, still looking after. Look, we think we might be back onto him. Maybe don't kill her just yet.
but do we hang on? Well, how was he on the conversation? Did he seem like he was talking to his companions, or?
Yeah, I think he thought he was talking to.
The bounty hunters.
No, he was talking to you.
Yeah.
Like he said it as like tell Owain.
Oh.
Me and
Because it was like whoever this is.
Oh, correction.
Yes.
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Wreck on
So-
that. My bad. Yeah, no, he knows that it's that.
Yeah, so don't call him back.
No.
Although it'd be fun to antagonise him, I suppose.
So these things have find my sending stone. Maybe we could get... Well, that does put into...
Well, if he knows about the sending stone, there's nothing stopping him scrying on it. If he's that kind of wizard, I'm not a magic guy.
He seemed pretty powerful. He showed you a thing or two.
He'd probably be able to do that sending stone regardless, to be honest. And the fact that they weren't 100% certain when they met him originally implies that they don't have that ability.
Right.
And if they do from now on, something is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't antagonize the boy. He'll kill you.
Okay.
Right, so Stonehaven with Madame Ganza, drop her off, do our research, and then
Back across the continent, across the ocean, towards the Amen Isle.
Emin.
It's a mon.
I don't know, Captain.
No, it's
how
an
would you
island.
pronounce the? I think it's spelled. Oh, whatever it is.
man.
I pronounce it. Ooh, man.
That's the best version. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh,
The
man.
Owain Isles.
Ooman.
The type of fruit. It is actually pretty crass that we're joking about. Getting tortured.
Yeah.
Does that align with you? Do you think?
Yes, I
Are
mean,
you sure? Are you certain?
I mean, we all seem certain that it is a trap, but I can make head nor tail of these visions I'm having unless the Thay twins are playing a trick on me and using my heritage as the most, well, admittedly weak-minded and most easily penetrable
Oh, don't
mind
say that.
among us to lead us into a trap. I think I just need some prayer time to clear my head.
We've already bigged you up so much before. Don't make us do it again.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
stop
not,
fishing.
You had your. Yeah.
I won't. You're fine. You're pretty good at keeping us alive. Let's leave it at that.
Everybody is susceptible to
Yeah, like fuck,
worldly power.
they've got like your most like important person from your
Imagine they took Monty.
story.
If they took Monty away, and I didn't have the means of making him go away by myself anyway, I'd be distraught.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. We'll save your friend. We'll certainly try to save your friend. Do our best. And we'll get you your moon sword. And then we can kill some undead with it, and it'll be really fun.
That'd be great.
Sanine's gonna have the biggest boner for you by the time we're finished.
One can hope.
Lady Boner. Yeah.
I mean, they're gods though, right? They can do what they want.
Yeah, let's just have both.
What the teachings tell us.
Both sets of genitalia.
Hermaphroditic, yes.
Nice.
Shall we go read some books?
Should we take off?
I would very much enjoy reading stuff.
Buy me an ale.
Captain, let's go. Oh, or is that not my? Does Madame Ganza say
we're
that?
going
It's
to
her ship. I probably shouldn't say that.
Stonehaven, please.
Sure thing. I mean, this is your ship now. So.
How sourced is he right now?
Inside check.
Roll an insight check.
Oh shit.
You asked, so you can do it too.
18.
18.
Natural 1. This just seems normal behaviour.
This
The
guy.
stress of piloting the ship.
Yes.
This guy. What a character.
He's fucked up. But you've not seen him not fucked up. So maybe this is just his natural state.
This is
It's
bad,
a
baby.
coping state.
He's a high functioning airline pilot.
Wait,
Right now.
shit.
Because
God help
on
him.
15th, 16th, 17th and 18th I was drunk.
Not have the vodka. Yeah, I mean, decide amongst yourselves who's the captain, and I'll take some
Shut up.
directions from you.
Oh, what? No, I don't want that.
Yeah,
You're intelligent. Get up there. Go on. You can do
you
this.
probably read a
What am I
map or
doing?
two.
Yeah.
You're the captain?
You're the captain.
Yes. You are. You should be proud of yourself. You said you like power. There you go. Captain.
Quinn.
It's got a real ring to it.
CQ, you can call me.
No. No, I'm
It's
not
going to take a
gonna.
while to warm up to that.
Yeah.
You, coffee and water, and then go away downstairs somewhere.
But I'm the pilot.
I am the pilot now.
Look at me.
Perhaps let him fly.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
West,
I could make coffees.
northeast, east, actually.
Sure thing.
Stonehaven, whatever that is. You know what that is?
Northeast, east.
Let's go.
Hoist the mainsails.
And he like pushes a lever up, and you see all of these like these 4 crystals begin to undulate, and they start to like pulsate this purple light, and you start to feel a bit of jostling in the ship. You see some of the crew start to like pull some sails down a little bit, and like these like fins start to spread out from the sides of the ship. And you begin to rise out from this like little outcropping that you've been in, and you begin to push off in a north-east direction. Lovely stuff.
Hoist the mainsails. Rub the jib.
It's no jib.
Coil the sloop.
Swoop.
Yeah, the crew just starts doing that.
It's a spinning alligator.
He just has to run around really fast.
Well done, crew.
Cool, lovely stuff. So you begin to set sail. It's quite cold. The higher you get, there's a lot more snow at this point now. There's just a biting temperature up in the sky here. But the rest of the evening is yours. It's probably about 6 o'clock.
That's what
The sun's mostly set.
pester the captain. Oh, sorry, not the captain. Sorry, not you. The pilot.
Yeah.
Like, can I try a bit of your suit? I'm just curious. I'll pay you. I'm not gonna just, freeload off you.
No, come on now. This was a little bit of soup between friends.
I've never done it before. What's it? Is it a buzz? Is it like a?
Let's just say it's gonna change your perspective on life.
Oh.
You ready to
Yeah.
hit the good stuff?
Another alignment change for you.
He knocks out his pipe, kind of like locks the wheel in place, and pulls out from beneath like a little cabinet, just a very nice, decorated, polished box, like a dark walnut. And he opens it up, and you're immediately hit like fire. He's like, whoa!
That's
And there's a few little bags, each of different colorations. Pick a color: blue, green, or brown.
Oh, not brown. That doesn't sound.
Oh, brown's a classic.
Oh. Let's go green.
Green.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you were spicy when I saw you.
Yeah, that's
Okay. And he starts loading it up and lights it a little bit. It's like, go on. Don't do drugs, kids.
Nope.
This is all herbal stuff, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like smoking cloves or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage.
That's
So-
one of those big fat sage joints. Just on
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's all
So you
natural.
picked the green. Could I get you to make a Constitution saving throw?
I'm terrible at
You're within
these.
10 feet of me.
Don't know. You anywhere near the pilot?
Yeah. You get a +4.
Okay. 15. 14 on the dice. +1. Plus
4.
19.
Cool. You feel alright. You feel fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is good.
You blow the smoke out, and as you blow the smoke out, the pilot's face starts to melt.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Your face doesn't look right. Is this normal? Oh shit. I'm gonna just sit down. She just sits down.
You sit down on the floor and you start sinking it through the ship,
Oh shit.
through the bottom of the ship, and you're just like, you can see the ship up there, and you're just falling through the sky.
This is great. Not freaking out yet. I'm sure I might.
What does that look like to us?
You just see Sabine lying like on her back, dribbling profusely out the sides of her face, like pupils are just massively dilated.
I will hoist her over my shoulder, take her to her cabin, make sure there's a big pitcher of water available for her, and close the door, and sit outside her room.
Just in case anything comes up, you currently have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait outside her room. No one's going anywhere near her when she's like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing. I'm not freaking out with it either.
At this point, you've begun to sink through the earth.
Oh god. It just keeps going.
Is anybody else up to anything on this fine evening?
stressing.
Babysitting, apparently.
Hey, you've got your thing if you want to try and use it.
Is it another day?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Because
always another
you had to
day.
wait a day to get to the point where you could set sail.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Does Kajori or
Oh, make your choice.
Kajori's dead to you, isn't he?
Yeah, Kajori's like,
Long
Say
gone.
that. Don't say that.
what the
That's it.
heart would want. I'm trying to think what the brain would want.
Get some brain.
Brain.
It's not about the. Whilst you're thinking of that, Sabine, you're now sinking through hell itself. You can see that there's plains of lava outstretching far and wide.
Oh wait, I've got infernal heritage, so this doesn't freak me out.
Back home.
Still. Yeah.
You're still currently just like sat there, like taking it in,
Embracing
It's
it.
like you're on an elevator of sorts, but your butt is like the anchor point that's pulling you down.
It's been real heavy.
Really heavy, man.
Real fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
You got it in mind?
I wouldn't think too hard.
What is it?
I don't know.
Great.
Let's have the grey man appear with broken fingers. Oh, I
And a
don't know.
matrix mouth.
Nice.
Actually, no.
Good,
I
I can't
just-
talk.
Siri.
Yeah, Sayri appear.
Cut out the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, safe and unharmed.
No monkey's paw stuff, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to cover all bases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at what it specifically.
I don't think it's the wish spell, is it? It's
No.
No, I think it's like you can do something that a spell would be able to do up to a certain point. So like, if you wanted to bring back someone, you could do like true resurrection or something like that.
Probably teleportation, right? Just wouldn't just not. You'd have saying teleport Siri to you.
Yeah.
The effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate, but it's up to me.
open to your interpretation. I don't think they
Yeah.
get very many teleportation spells.
No.
Cringe.
Did you say cringe?
Yeah, cringe spell list.
How dare you? But sorry, roll. None of this may even.
So,
It won't matter.
yeah.
You can't let out spell list.
It's 53.
You're on my level, but not that.
The tear rolls down Owain's eye as he just says a little prayer. He prays for Sayri's well-being.
Probably would have been a planar ally. You can give them like a thing to do,
Okay.
and then they just do that, and then they disappear afterwards. I think, for the most part. So, but yeah,
I'll
feel somewhat
remember that
blocked.
going.
God,
Has for a while.
why is it
Has
so bricked
since
up at
Hilton.
this table? Lovely stuff. You sink into a throne room, and sitting in a chair, holding a big mace with a dark red gem at the top of it. You see General Reinhardt just sat there staring at you, somewhat confused. And he begins to stand up, slowly walks over to you, like holding this mace out.
It's been just swearing at him. It's like, fuck you, dickhead, prick.
You keep saying all of this and just slowly walks up to you, raises the mace, and smashes it into the side of your face, and your head like explodes into what feels like a load of confetti as you start to drift into the wind.
She's just.
Yeah, you can hear all of this what's going on in there.
And then they like go to open the door.
Nah.
Nah.
I don't want to see that.
Cool. Well, if there's nothing else, that wraps up that evening, and it follows on to the next day. If I could get, Quinn, as you are the captain, could I get you to roll a d20 for me?
Captain Quinn. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Don't make us go through a storm.
Nice.
That's not true, 20.
which means instant death of the boat.
No, we
Airship.
we go super fast and we fly straight there.
It's like into a storm, but through the heart of the storm,
Yeah.
it propels us even further.
Yeah, we
Like a
slingshot.
hurricane kind of situation, yeah.
That's sick, man. Out to 20. Whew. What could happen? What's the happen do?
Could I get you to roll a d6 for me?
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Get another dice out, but
Oh jeez, heaven
There you go.
forbid.
I'll give
That's
you-
like what
That's
people
okay.
do.
Do you want a loner?
No, I got one. One of those. Quit just don't like rolling.
No.
Yes, it makes other people roll. That's a shtick. 2.
Cool.
Oh.
All right. So, you're still being buffeted somewhat by the snowy skies in the air. It's very cold. Like you really need to like wrap up because the wind that's coming through it almost goes straight through you. You eventually wake up, still somewhat under the effects. You're not doing great, so you're still at disadvantage. The suit, man. You should have gone with the traditional.
I'm gonna chat to that pilot. I'm gonna chat to him.
It's a great trip,
Yeah,
but
fun.
it's messed you up. You've got your point of exhaustion back.
Yep.
So you're
Cool. Leveled out.
leveled out. You would have had disadvantage for certain checks. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow. That's life.
Yeah,
That's
that's on me. That's on me to remember.
But you didn't roll what, like persuasion once?
Deception.
On the ship?
Deception, yeah.
Right.
Disadvantage.
But
on
that's why I got the
ability
nat
checks.
20 on.
Yeah.
But it would have been a straight roll.
Oh, alright.
So.
But only
Can't
gone.
remember that.
Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse. Anywho, you get that point back. Cool. So you're feeling light, refreshed. All your spell slots back as well, importantly, I think. But yeah, the day is yours, or the morning is yours, as you all kind of come about. And it's a slightly different sensation to being on the ocean, where there's a natural kind of like bob and shake to the ship. With this one, it's more of like it's like you're just gliding through the air. It feels weird. Takes a bit to get used to.
I'm gonna see if I can. Other than the pilot, are there any like original members of the crew about? Because I want to start making breakfast, so I want to see if I can either lend a hand or just do it myself. He's a good cook. It's his thing.
Well, it is your thing because you got that thing now. Yes. So just as a quick rundown, you have Wes, George, and John Stone, all deckhands.
That's the name of my tutor in college.
John Stone.
John Stone. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Shout out to John Stone if you're listening.
They're all Earth Genasies.
Ah, cool.
And there is a cook by the name of Eliana, who's a Fire Genasi.
Special.
But that's pretty much it. It's very much a skeleton crew, and you guys are supposed to be filling in the more major roles.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll ask them if there's anything I can help with to do with cooking.
Oh yeah, you can help me cook.
Nice.
A much more warmer response than what I had on the boat.
I was just getting ready to cook up some eggs.
I love eggs. Allow me to help.
Oh yeah, no worries, eh?
What style are we cooking?
Oh, I was going to go over easy.
Well then, say no more. Say less.
If you'd like to make a survival check.
Yeah.
No, because you can make. You've got cooking utensils, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So you just make a D20 roll and add your proficiency bonus, but you get advantage because she's helping you.
Cool.
Egg.
Some people can't do it.
Cooking some breakfast.
I got a 5 and a 1.
Oh, God.
So 9.
No.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's not the best
It's going
hand,
well.
You can see that, like, Eliana's like, oh no, you don't want to be doing. Oh, okay, there's some shell in there.
Yeah, she's keeping the shelling.
But you power on, and you
Yeah.
feel like you've made a good hearty breakfast.
Can't tell what kind of oil it is, so I'm not really sure the heat that I can get it to before it sticks.
Unfortunately, nobody will be getting temporary hit points
Yeah.
from this meal, but you tried.
Yeah, a lot on my mind, so.
Yeah,
It's fair.
fair enough. Right, you serve up breakfast. For you, it's probably a little bit hard to keep it down.
I had a big evening.
On my ship,
Yeah. Yeah.
we need everybody to be in top ship shape on this ship.
You need to speak to the pilot then, because
Sharpish.
he's on some wild shit. He's smoking what I smoked. Fucking hell, I'm surprised this thing is in the air. I'll be honest.
Running up over
The ship just drops 1,000 feet. It's just sinking. Yeah.
He might be more used to it. He's built up a constitution.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I threw up. I didn't throw up, did I? In the night. No, I did a con save, so.
And you failed it.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Roll a d20.
15.
15. No, you didn't throw up.
I didn't throw up, but it was pretty intense. I saw Reinhardt, that was fun. Like in like a fever dream. Anyway, yeah, that was my evening.
It sounded interesting.
Yeah, oh.
I was posted outside your room. When I saw you dribbling on
Yeah.
the deck of the ship, I thought it best to put you to bed.
Thank you. That's really kind of you. You're
So we look out for each other. So.
Yeah. I won't be smoking it again.
Good.
Good. Yeah.
Maybe the other flavours, but not that one.
Woo!
Oh, hey!
How are your eggs?
They're a bit bitty.
Yeah, grits, I think is a Moonshavian recipe.
Yeah.
just a bit more crunch to them.
Texture.
Extra fibre.
A bit of protein.
Yeah, that's how the elite eat their eggs.
It's the trick, they don't want you to know. Eat the shell.
Chickens hate you.
That's why my hair's so cut. That's why I have a braid.
Captain,
Yes.
what roles need facilitating on our journey?
What are we lacking? Cook, for starters. Don't have any. Oh, you're meant to be pretty good, can't you do it?
Happy to.
Oh, okay, you can start from tomorrow then. What else are we looking to?
Let me look up, because I think I've written these down.
Rolls. We've got rolls.
What does cooking
Yeah.
fall under?
So he's got cooking utensils.
Yeah, I got cooking
So when he makes a
utensils.
roll, he can add his proficiency bonus to
Oh, okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So, family tree probably starts.
No.
Did you work out her name?
Sayuri.
It is 100%.
Yeah.
So where's this red herring?
I don't know. I can't find it in any of my
Someone
stuff.
hacked your laptop and changed one name in your D&D character.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
Still a great, isn't it?
God damn.
They see your bank account and want to transfer all your money. Man, do you know what? No, I have a little bit of fun.
It's a mess with them.
This is way better.
This is the long game. That's what it is.
Well, it is confusing before we.
Well, I'm truly bamboozled.
First mate, navigator, gunner, bosun, and
More than we have people for.
It's going to be dex based.
yeah. I mean, for the most part, you probably only really need a first mate, navigator, and gunner. Like a deckhand, that was what Ronan was, and that's like a deckhand slash a surgeon. So someone just on board to kind of help look after people, and then a bosun, which is what Kajori was, is just generally there to take care of menial tasks.
I set a series of challenges for you all to prove.
Okay.
How long is this flight?
Survivor.
Like a raft out of barrels.
Rope.
What kind of gun is it?
I think with this ship, it's just ballistas.
Ooh.
I've had experience with those, so I'm surely the
How many ballistas?
keen candidate for this.
Well, no,
What I would say is
ship. It's
I
good for speed,
imagine
not for
a
combat.
weapon of that size requires a significant amount of strength.
Having used one before, no, it doesn't.
Quinn's rock hard, you fighting over his his choice.
Well, in that case, I'll be your first mate. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Well-
more important anyway.
It's fine. I just like the idea of shooting things.
How many
Have a go.
Okay.
ballistae do we have?
So you got
Enough to spare.
2 ballistas. They have a +6 to hit.
How many big arrows have we got?
I don't know.
Bunch.
10.
Ooh. No, not enough to have a little bit of fun.
Lean.
Wait until there's a dagger.
I'll tell you what. There's 20 now.
Oh!
Practice, yeah.
Yeah. We'll let you both shoot, just so you can both get out of your system, and then maybe we'll see who was the better shot. Also gets to be
Sure.
the thing,
Beautiful.
and then you're both happy,
Yeah.
and
What do
we get the best person for the job.
This is just a +6.
+6 to just.
Straight roll.
That's a natural 20.
What are you guys aiming
crit.
at?
I gotta
I'm
get.
gonna find out.
I mean, Cassette's cocked, but it's 16.
Yeah, I don't have any illusionary stuff.
Do I
so
see
can't.
anything on the horizon that could be a target?
Yeah, we'll say that there's just like just a bird, like a rather large seagull
Yeah, I'll just.
flying by. There's just
A red mist.
eviscerated
Straight through.
Two halves of it.
as that now careens down towards the ground.
Oh no.
Pilot, whereabouts are we?
I see right about now. We're probably heading over.
The Hiney Forest.
Hey, hey, look at Captain coming up with the names. Yeah, we're probably heading over there. So
I like to imagine you have like a captain's.
Full brigade.
Yeah.
Bit badges.
Like
where'd you get those medals?
fluffy shoulders.
Yeah. Cutlass.
Like one of those ropes.
Looking at the sky's back with it.
Well shot, Ulysses. For now, you can be the chief gunner of the ship. However, there are 2 ballistae, so
Okay,
you are a reserve gunner.
sure.
If you also need a first mate, I'd be happy to assume both responsibilities.
That seems a bit greedy. But
Well, I'm just,
I think I'll be first mate.
applying my skill set where it's best utilised.
Sure thing, Gunner. Captain?
I shan't have this amongst my crew. We're a team, and there's no I in team.
We'll take it in turns.
If I say so. But you will take it in turns.
Gunner, first mate, and then,
Just whatever, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anything you
That was a
fancy to
good
do?
shot there.
That was a fucking great shot.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
You destroyed that seagull.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was something a bit beastlier. But, I'll take what I can get.
I'm glad it wasn't.
What were the other roles?
Fucking hell, I've closed it down now.
First mate.
Like bosun.
What's bosun? You did say
Like handyman.
bows. It sounds
Yeah, it was what Kijuri was, just taking care of
Every man.
menial
Take care of
tasks.
business.
Yeah.
that's got Owain written all over it.
He's been humbled.
It's a scribe's life for you.
Yeah, it's true.
Congratulations, you've been promoted.
Should have run away a day later.
You're now the bosun.
You would have been captured ages ago.
Yeah.
Later.
Clean up all the vomit from the breakfast. Yeah.
Was there a lot?
Was the pilot or was he the sound?
Fine.
Oh, he's felt this. Oh, just the bowls then, I guess.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's right. I think some of the piss and shit chambers need to be changed.
Oh, you don't just do it out the window.
Nah, I mean, when you want to take a shit, sometimes you want to let it sit.
Do you?
Really?
I'm just been pissing off the side. I hope that's okay.
No, me too.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, but sometimes
I'm
you
pissing
wake
my
up. sometimes when you wake up in the middle of the night, you don't want to walk out onto the deck of the ship. That's dangerous. You just take
So you
a piss
just
in
did
the
that.
shit there.
You just did it in the bucket.
So where's the shit in all the chambers?
So there's chamber parts in people's rooms, and then there's a cupboard that we keep.
New
in there.
captain's decree: everybody cleans up their own shit.
That seems fair, actually.
Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah.
Wow.
Won't get dysentery.
I'm in command.
That's fine. I know. I'm being weird about this.
You're being weird, not me.
Owain started to scrub the deck.
Wise. What are you doing, Sabine?
I'm your first mate. I'm waiting for instructions.
Just backing him up like a coach.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, scrub that deck.
The seats just be like, just like go back and forth with the ballista, just looking for anything.
You're scanning the horizons.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them was navigator actually. Wasn't? I remember. I was listening.
I'm pretty good at looking, so
Yeah. Why don't you go up the front and look out and make sure we're going?
Is there a crow's nest on an airship?
There is.
I'll take the crow's nest. Yeah, you fell off it. Sorry, you got thrown off it.
I thought that was just off the side of the ship.
It's the set off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise I'd put a fucking dive.
Yeah, yeah, I'll climb up the crow's nest then. And
Great idea, first mate.
Thanks, Captain.
Big chef.
Just do this.
Yeah. Oh, does it help?
Yes.
Do you have anything like that?
Not as hot as him.
A glass or something?
I don't think so. Is there anything up there?
They must have one.
Got hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you ask for it.
Yeah, before I go up, I would be like, to the pilot, is there anything I can use to help look at the horizon? See what we're
Wes Stone, who was the original captain of the ship, was just like, oh yeah, I've got a spyglass that you can use.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could we borrow it? Because are you getting off at Stonehaven?
No, we've come with the ship. But I'll tell you what, I'll put together. I've got a really nice one for you. He goes away, comes back with like a metal tube that has like like a bit of glass at the end of it. Like, here you go.
Thank you. You're coming with us?
Yeah, they're on the ship.
They're on the ship.
Oh.
They're also
I mean,
like
you got to
crows.
pay us.
Oh, right. Well,
We've got paid.
I'll just borrow it for now for the look.
Yeah, sure.
Climbs up top.
Yeah.
Cheers.
No worries.
Has a little look.
Yeah.
Anything?
So you start to look around. Make a perception check for me.
That is 28.
28. So you can see that you're passing over the hunk forest or hunch.
Hunch.
Yeah, it's a German word.
It's Germanic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And you can see that there are some like large, like flying, like dark flying creatures that seem to be like coasting over the forest itself, but that's like quite a ways off. Otherwise, it's a quite a cloudy day, so that you can't really see too much. But you feel relatively safe.
I've been on an airship before.
Yes, you would have been
Okay.
to get from Tiger Khan to Esdras.
I'll be enjoying it, just taking in the view.
Yeah. I mean, that one was more of like transporting people, so it wasn't really like you could have a vantage point like this. It would just be on the deck of the ship with loads of other families and stuff.
So it's pretty cool then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just enjoy it, stay up there for a bit.
Pilot. Full speed ahead. Engage.
Sure thing. No worries at all. Keeps pushing forwards. As the day goes by, the sun begins to set a little bit. There's like a little bit of like an orangey kind of colour in the sky, which is somewhat diluted by the various clouds around you. They start to serve up dinner. Is there anything in particular that anybody's doing? No. Everybody, as you're all like walking around the ship, you do get a couple of people like, they just carry on with what they're doing.
Wait, what?
It works on 2 levels.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're bullying George now.
Just keep going about my business.
Yeah. Cool.
At some point in the day, I'll throw something like a cloth. Don't not say anything, but I'll just throw a cloth.
What's this for?
Bussin'.
Just big sigh and then I'll walk off.
Is there a mirror on this ship? Is there any?
Actually, Madame Gaza has one.
Okay. But we'll get there eventually. She's going to spend ages not using it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
Maybe you like polishing the side.
I just start cleaning. Actually, I tell you what, I take it and I just clean one end of the spyglass, but not both.
Which end?
The one that looks outward.
Yeah,
Sure.
good.
Yeah, not the one that goes to the eye.
Get it nice and polished.
Yeah, I get a good feel.
Yeah, just really
Thank you.
really rub it off.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I've got a spyglass.
So you begin to.
My homunculus. The homunculus.
There we go.
That is now the official introduction.
Be a monkey.
Is a mini me and is just flying around inspecting everybody's work.
Hands behind his back.
Pointing to bits on the deck that haven't been missed.
Yeah.
Miming how to do rope knots better because you can't talk.
I'd like to imagine every now and then he looks back at you for approval and you're just like...
Totally unnecessary because you've got the telepathic link.
Yeah.
Such a proud parent.
The vibe I want to give is like they're always being watched. I heard that's a good management style.
Manage the shit out of it.
Yeah. I can literally be in two places at once.
Well, as the sky is starting to darken, and you're kind of keeping an eye on everybody doing various tasks, you feel a cold sensation drift over you, and you vaguely get the presence of Phalanus. As he appears next to your face, he just says, "You might have some trouble in a second." And a green pool begins to open on the deck of the ship.
That was a lot of warning.
Less than a second.
That's like technically the truth.
And you see Lanix step through, full armor, helm on, and a couple of undead entities step through with him. Let's play.
What?
And that will be the end of this session.
What the hell?
Everyone hold on, we'll just fly the ship upside down.
So literally, we're going to turn this plane upside down. Okay, everybody hold on. Turns.
We've gone inverted.
Yeah, we've got it.
Lovely stuff. There you go. We're going to pick up with that next time.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Combat.
That's because of you guys. You rolled poorly.
I'm speechless for that.
1 to 5, and then 15 to 20 is like combat. Everything in between is just like, you just coast. And then on the D6, it's like 1 to 2. It was going to be him. It was like 3 to 4 was like one of those big black crows that you saw.
Combat.
There you go. Lovely stuff. Right, so thank you everybody for joining us for another episode. I hope you enjoyed learning about people's backstories as much as they did. As always, you can check us out on the various social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Also, don't forget to head on over to the YouTube channel where we are posting various bits of content on there as well. You can check out the video that we did when we went up to London to check out Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves. Also, don't forget to check out our sister podcast, Thinking Critically. They have great pens and a great t-shirt as well. A great polo. What else is there? There is also, don't forget, we've got a Patreon, Dungeons...
DDandD pod.
Yes, that one. Game Tea, discount code, the Brixie, to get 5% off of any purchases that you make. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I think that covers everything. Thank you so much for the support
Thank
and for
you.
joining us. Yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Happy Easter.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
Thank you.